names.
Yurt.
Yeah, hopefully we get some people in here this week, man.
Yurt's
I got the like I said, the copyright strike on the YouTube, so
yeah, just blame Mo for that.
I can't do it on my own personal channel today, but if you're watching for the No Name Wrestling Podcast, appreciate you guys coming through. The link is right here. I should be able. Let me see if I can pin that. I should be able to pin that, shouldn't I?
You should be able to go.
Yeah, let me see if I can pin this.
It says you're playing Detroit Become Human, but yeah.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, it says streaming Detroit Become Human. But then it says don't. But then it's
under stream elements. I see it. Yeah.
That's funny.
Where?
But then it says top 25 best WWE superstars in the last 25 years.
I don't see that. That's weird. Why does it say that?
I mean, we could play some Detroit Become Human. I love that game.
Yeah, that's a great game. But where does it? I don't see that at though. Where does it say that? That's weird.
It says in the chat that we can see Malik. It says stream elements and it says Narcolepsy Boy 94 is now live streaming Detroit Become.
On his Twitch.
And then it says No Name Wrestling Podcast episode 93, top 25 best WWE superstars in the last 25 years.
It's a
it's a Twitch thing. Yeah,
it's a comment on your thing, but it's for your Twitch.
Oh, really? Okay, I don't see that. It's weird.
Number one.
I'm trying to figure out how I can pin this though.
Number two, Hornswoggle.
Oh, this isn't pinned though. These are just like comments. I can't pin it to the top of the damn.
I might be able to if I go into the actual
Yeah, see if somebody can
no name YouTube. I might be able to
see if somebody can pin the link right there.
Ricardo Rodriguez.
If you can't though, the link is in the chat, y'all. If you guys can't if we can't pin it. So today, unfortunately,
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say we're at 361 subscribers, y'all. So we need to add to that today.
Make sure you guys go subscribe to the pod for the No Name YouTube channel. But yeah, I won't be able to stream today on my own channel. We'll be back next week. Next week will be different. It's only a week that I'm not able to. But
it's most.
We can figure out how to pin the link to the top of the page, then you guys will have easier access to finding it. But thank you guys for coming through. Mo will not be here today because he
messed up our process and then just decided not to show up.
So we're gonna be moving forward today. Though I want to announce that Lynn is going to be officially joining the No Name Wrestling Podcast moving forward. Everybody has agreed and decided on, and Lewis will not be on anymore. He's actually going to come on for our last episode, so he can talk to you guys about why he's not going to be on the pod moving forward. But Len will be the new guy moving forward for the podcast. We feel like he's a good fit. He's been on here a few times, but like he's a really good fit for the pod. So welcome aboard, Len. Thank you for coming, for being a part of it.
Hell yeah, bro. Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate all of y'all from the jump when I was a guest. Each one of y'all were kind to me individually. Y'all all followed me individually. Nate was blowing up, bro, and Nate had some of the funniest things. I was just some random dude, but Nate still followed me and was still cool with me and was chopped up with me. Same thing with me. He didn't know who I was. We did the debate thing. Me and him became cool from that. Jade, you were probably the person that I least interacted with out of the group, but still, nonetheless, were super nice to me and followed me after. Same thing with Malik. Malik has always been nice to me. Was the person who brought me here. So super thankful to all of y'all for having me, and I love talking wrestling with you dudes. So let's have us a good time. And G said, hey, crank that shit up to 400. Let's get the subscribers popping.
One thing I need you to do is pull up the screen on your end so we can keep track of this list. We're going to be doing a top 25. I saw a post that I can't remember who came out with it. It might have been Bleacher Report or something.
Of course it's Bleacher Report because they do one every year.
They did their
engagement. They say, hey, let's make a bad top 25 list.
Yeah, they did a top 25 of the best WWE superstars in the last 25 years. But we're going to do it differently, though. We're going to add women to it as well. So we're going to do top 25 in the last 25 years. Now, it's going to be hard to put all 25 in order, but I feel like we at least got to do a top 10 in order. Top 10, we at least try to have to put a top 10. Yeah. Top 25 will be a little hard, but I feel like
then they have Rey Mysterio ahead of Shawn Michaels.
But Rey Mysterio's number 4.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I
didn't know Bleacher Reports.
Rey Mysterio was over Seth Rollins. He was over Shawn Michaels. He was over The Undertaker, I think.
Gross.
I think he was over maybe Undertaker.
Okay, So
He was
then
over
let
Rey
me
Makes it
Mysterio
worse.
top 5 is
It's
crazy.
the last
So then let me ask
25
this
years,
question.
bro.
He was over
Like,
Stone Cold, The Rock, like all the in the top
Hey,
25.
so let me
Last
ask this
25 years.
question.
Lesnar.
If we're doing the last 25 years, just so I make sure we're doing this right, we're looking at it like, hey, from 2000 to 2020, anything you did before don't matter, right? Like that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So
25
from
years.
January
Yeah, from-
1st, 2000 going forward.
well, no, isn't it from 2025 to 2005? We not doing it's from 2005.
No, it's 2000.
25 years.
2000. Oh,
25
oh,
years.
25 years, 25, 20. I'm tripping. I thought 20 years. My bad.
My ass was thinking about 1995. I'm way off.
Usually, I'm the
Oh,
one
shit.
stuck in 1995.
Yeah, so
There
it's
you
2000.
You're
to
usually stuck in like
2025.
1945.
And like I said, now their list was strictly a male list. We're gonna do all of WWE, so we're gonna do men and women. So women will be included as
Hell
well. And then there are obviously gonna be some men in here as well.
I
But
mean,
what
we know
we'll do at first, we'll just name 25 people. We'll collectively agree on 25, and then we'll try to come up with the top 10 in that order that we could think of. And then everybody else will just have to just be underneath and above.
After, can we do honorable mentions after we set up the 25? Just like
Yeah, there's always going to be some honorable mentions. I mean, of course, and this is WWE. I think what we also have to account to it, we have to account everything when it comes to main roster. Some people had NXT though, because some people have better NXT careers than main roster careers. So we have to try to figure out a balance. Like there are certain people in those certain years that were like Johnny Gargano in 2018 was a hooper. You feel me? But like
now.
I think it's
so,
I think
Yeah.
it's okay to include everything, but understand that just like the main roster, they barely started recognizing NXT as like, okay, we care about it. Right? For about 20, well, obviously NXT ain't been around that long. So for about 10, 12 of them 15 years that we could say, like going back to the game show of NXT, they didn't really care about that, right? So let's just say 15 years of NXT, like as a whole, they only really cared about it the last 3, right? When they start,
and we can look at it like the Basketball Hall of Fame, how college basketball counts, but only like a little bit. Like you got to have like the best college basketball achievements to matter in the basketball, where they care more about the NBA. But like it matters, just not as much.
And this is WWE only, right? Just to set
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
ground
this
rules.
because they made a WWE list. Yeah, so this is just for WWE. Like I said, men, women, all that will be included. And then we'll come up with the top 10 in order, and then everything else will just every other superstar will just fall under the top 10 that just you can shuffle around wherever you feel like they should be put. But let me actually look at their list real quick, just so I can read it off, just in case anybody didn't see it.
Yeah, I got mine. I got it right here. Too.
Did I forget? How
You got the whole list?
Yeah, I got the whole list, bro.
All right, read off the people on the list.
Got you. Do you want me to say the honorable mentions that they have too?
Sure. Yeah, start with the honorable mentions.
Okay, cool deal. Honorable mention: they have Bray Wyatt, they have Kane, they have the Big Show.
Kane honorable. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, Kane's honorable mention. Other people that they had that received votes, but they didn't put on the honorable mentions list, but they did write their names down: Dolph Ziggler, Goldberg, Matt Hardy, Rob Van Dam, Christian, Sheamus, Sami Zayn, The Miz, and Chris Benoit. All right, let's get started. 25.
Dolph Ziggler. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 25. Kofi Kingston. At 24, Booker T. At 23, Kevin Owens. At 22, Dean Ambrose. At 21, Cody Rhodes. At 20, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
20?
At 19.
20?
Yeah.
Well, it's 25
It's from
years.
2000, which is fine.
It's from 2000.
I'm more so shocked at Cody. If I'm
Top
being
25
honest.
years. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
All right. So at 19, we got AJ Styles. At 18, we got Dave Bautista. At 17, we got Shawn Michaels. At 16, we got Jeff Hardy. At 15, we got Eddie Guerrero. At 14, we got CM Punk.
I'm so sorry. Pause.
That's
What
ridiculous.
the
Shawn Michaels at
fuck?
17
Shawn Michaels at
is crazy.
17?
Shawn Michaels is crazy.
We're talking about the second run, Shawn Michaels.
Because even if you want to give me the argument, it's just the last 25 years, we're talking about Renaissance Shawn Michaels.
Second run is better than first run,
What,
Shawn
are you-
Michaels.
Are you shit?
Bro, Shawn Michaels' second run is better than
Hey,
half the people.
it's got to be
Yeah.
championship. They had to have looked at accolades.
Go
They
ahead.
had to look
I
at
think
accolades.
you know what's crazy. So you know what's crazy. He's gonna get to it, but
Yeah.
they have Stone Cold at 20, right?
Mhm.
The Rock's in the top 10.
Yep, and
That
see
makes
some
no
of the
sense.
things. So
I know why they did that though. Because
For
I know
example,
Rock came back
Roberts
here and
came
there
back
for
for
bits and
Cena
pieces, but
feud.
like
Came
they
back
both
for
left
Cena
around the
feud,
same
came
time.
back for the Cody
so
stuff.
so G,
I know
what
why
they
did it.
they put accomplishments, aka championships, and then they put like cool, impactful stories that they had. Like for Triple H, who is coming up, I'll say him next. They put about how he came back from his serious quad injury, and that was a very impactful story, which is why he deserves his spot. Yeah, no,
That
it's
story
written
was
down.
ass.
It's written
That
down.
story
in
was
this
ass,
shit.
bro. That story
So,
was so bad.
All right, so at number
That fucking
14,
dog, bro.
if y'all missed it, at 14 we got CM Punk, and like I said, Triple H. The reason why I can say what I said, he's at number 13. At number 12 we got Brock Lesnar. At number 11 we got Edge. At number 10 we got Daniel Bryan. At number 9 we got The Rock. At number 8 we got Seth Rollins. At number 7 we got Kurt Angle. At number 6 we got The Undertaker. At number 5 we got Chris Jericho. At number 4, we got Rey Mysterio. At number 3, we got Roman Reigns. At number 2, we got Randy Orton. And at number 1, we got John Cena.
Yeah,
That's the only valid thing is
Do y'all
John
want me
Cena.
to give y'all-
literally,
want me to-
John Cena is the
Rey
only
Mysterio
one.
over the Undertaker is
Do
crazy.
y'all want me to give y'all some
Wait, did
like,
they mention? Wait, was the Undertaker mentioned?
Yeah, he
He was
was. He
number
was
6.
Undertaker's number 6. So for Rey Mysterio, they listed all of his achievements, and then they
Injuries.
said no one overachieved in WWE more than Rey. When he came back in 2002, no one knew his ceiling. And like Nate said, he overcame so many injuries. He had great tag teams, whether that was with Rob Van Dam or Eddie Guerrero. His greatness shined for the company being how good he was as a luchador, being smaller and faster than others. Yeah, that's pretty much what they said. Plus a 2-decade run of excellence involving some of the most unforgettable moments and matches and stories, including the one that he did with custody for his son, Dominic Mysterio.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, look, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not gonna lie. There is nobody in the history of any single sport that holds on to one Cinderella run more than Rey Mysterio. That brother,
For real.
bro, like that.
It's
brother
worse than the
is-
Celtics.
That boy is living
Dave, you're
off that
hurting me.
Royal Rumble, off that Royal Rumble win.
Take it easy, Dave.
Bro, if
Take it
he
easy,
didn't
man.
If he
You're hurting
didn't
me.
have the Royal Rumble win and win the title for Eddie, I promise you that boy would have been just.
And that
another
run
guy.
was ass. That run was so
Like, bro.
bad, bro.
Like, you know what, when I think of Rey Mysterio, you know what I think of first? I don't think of him winning that Royal Rumble. I think of Kane beating him in 54 seconds.
See, I think of WCW with
Whatever
the
it
purple
was.
mask.
Like, bro, him, he worse than the Celtics. You right. He
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is he worse than the Celtics?
He
Like,
worse than the
Run in
always
WWE
Celtics,
though,
bro.
like he was.
Really? Top 5 right here?
He's always been Rey Mysterio's always been
Batista,
consistent as far as having
you're
like,
hurting
connection.
D.
Rey Mysterio's always been consistent with his impact and connecting with the fans, but we're talking overall quality. That's the whole point of the list, right? There's other people clearly way above him. They have better championship reigns. They have better match quality, better overall stories. Not saying that Rey didn't have any of those, you know what I'm saying? But like, be the top 5 over the Undertaker, over Shawn Michaels is insane.
Yeah,
You're not even over
absurd.
Batista.
Bro, I put it like this: Undertaker ain't never won the title and lost to John Cena in the same night.
And
Couldn't
the
even hold
thing
him for an
is,
hour.
they talked about accomplishments. They talked about stories. They talked about things you overcome.
Uh-oh.
Undertaker has some of the best stories out there, bro.
You know, it's a great story that Undertaker had.
Some of the best one.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what great stories Undertaker had in the 2000s and 2010s?
Tell him.
Fucking streak. We just gonna forget about the streak? Like that don't mean nothing.
Bro,
That don't mean nothing.
Legend versus legend, like the Phenom versus Legend Killer, the Edge versus Undertaker, CM Punk versus Undertaker,
that
AJ
whole
Styles
4-year
versus
stretch.
Undertaker.
Undertaker had like a 6, 7, 8 year stretch of just peak.
The best
just
wrestling
peak
match
story.
of all time, Undertaker versus HBK. Like what? And then you
Come
get
on,
the
bro.
HBK.
What are we doing?
Then you get Undertaker versus Triple H. Like what?
God.
This is crazy work, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
understand
that's
it.
ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
It started off good. If you look at the list from 1 when it says John Cena, okay, and then
It falls off from there. It falls off from there.
Like
The
should
only
Randy
reason I
Orton be
guarantee you-
too?
I know why Randy Orton's too. Let's keep it a buck. I know why Randy Orton.
Randy should be top 10, but
because
not number 2, though.
RKO 09 and because everybody knows him. If
09,
let's have an honest conversation. After
that-
John Cena, one of the most recognizable names. I'm talking about of the newer generation because this last 25
Hey,
years,
the first thing
not
they
all
mentioned,
time.
G, is
Of this
09.
new generation. If this generation, you got John Cena,
bro.
and then people know Randy Orton.
None.
Like
Literally,
the newer ones. Of
she is
course,
right.
you have your Rock, you have your Stone Cold, you have your Hulk Hogan. We know those icons are always going to be forever engraved in our brain. But last 25 years, this generation, they're going to tell you John Cena, they're going to tell you Roman Reigns now, and they're going to tell you Randy Orton. Those are the
What does it say about Randy? I want to see it. I wanna hear
So,
it.
so they mentioned the WWE accomplishments, WWE champion, World Heavyweight Championship. They say all of that. A third generation superstar, Randy Orton, was destined from greatness from the moment he walked through the door. It took a bit to get there through his own personal demons, but the Viper accomplished everything he set out and more, becoming one of the best and most respected superstars. Orton captured the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam 04, just 2 years into his main roster career. He battled the likes of Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, The Undertaker, Triple H, Batista, and Edge before hitting 30 years old, and that inflated his ego at times, giving him a sense of invincibility. Disciplinary
Thank you, Dakota.
issues
Thank you, Dakota.
threatened his career, but Orton eventually straightened himself out and earned rave reviews for his cerebral approach and attention to the little things. One of the best stories he had was in 2009 as one of the most dangerous men on the main roster. And then not only did he capture incredible titles, but his unpredictable finisher, the RKO, is one of the reasons why he's one of the best
Unpredictable?
superstars on in the WWE roster. And they continue on with like 3 more paragraphs.
Unpredictable.
Oh yeah,
It might be protected, but unpredictable.
Wait,
Everybody know, bro. You jump off the rope, RKO. You jump off
Bro,
a freaking.
This is crazy.
You jump off the freaking steps, RKO. Unpredictable, brother.
Listen,
it might be
man.
protected. but it ain't
Dakota said it.
unpredictable.
Dakota said it best, bro. Kofi was smoking 09 Orton, bro. Bro, people gotta go back. I used to glaze 09 Orton, bro. But bro, this nigga had a 10-minute fight with Ric Flair, and he had to get an advantage on Ric Flair by low blowing Ric Flair. This nigga got slimed out. This nigga Ric Flair had Randy Orton's chest bleeding on the announce table in a figure 4. And the only reason Orton got away is because legacy. Ric Flair was 60.
Yeah, that's old
60
man.
years old. He just retired.
You know what that remind me? You know what that remind me of? When Swerve put Dustin Rhodes through concrete and they right after. That's what that reminds me of. Because what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing?
Oh my
Hold on,
god.
I think
crazy.
honestly, what really there's only 2 things that really make 09 Orton what people think he is: the McMahon story leading
The
into
punt?
WrestleMania. the punt,
Yeah.
and he was bald when he shaved his head, looking like a snake. Those are the 2 things. Like leading into Mania. I ain't gonna hear nothing. You ain't hear nothing bad about 09 Orton for me. Going into that WrestleMania, that story, he was demon. After though,
He didn't really do much.
Bro,
yeah.
this nigga was. Bro, people forget. People are like, oh, he blew up John Cena. He tried to blow up John Cena. Bro, did y'all watch that SummerSlam match? This nigga tried to get out of he disqualified himself. He got counted out. That nigga wanted no smoke with John Cena. This nigga was scared of John Cena. The only time he ever got an advantage on John Cena is when Legacy attacked him or when John Cena was in a weakened state. When it came to John Cena, Orton, 09 Orton never
that was with
nigga
everybody.
was straight scared.
Like if you look at all his big matches, couldn't beat Triple H at WrestleMania by himself. Then he won at Backlash when he had Legacy there. Couldn't beat Batista in a cage by himself. The next night breaks his arm with Legacy there, so he get the title back.
Wait, can I say? Let me
John
read
Cena
y'all.
could never beat John Cena.
You know what's
clean
crazy?
by himself.
Wait. You know what's crazy? That's Ric Flair. He's stepping on Randy Orton, bro. He straight up stepped on
Let me
Randy
read
Orton.
y'all
Hold on, Lynn. Before you
Go
go,
ahead,
before you go, Lynn, hold on. Because this is something I've always wanted to say on this podcast. I've always held off saying it because sometimes when I say things, you guys look at me like I've lost half my brain. I know that my takes are often hot, okay? But now that I know that you guys feel this way, I'm going to say something that I've been wanting to say every time 09 Orton comes up on this show. Everyone talks about how good 09 Orton is. And he had his moments, like Malik said, leading up to WrestleMania was great. But overall, that whole section of Randy Orton's career, to me, he always just came off as a less charismatic JBL. Because JBL ran away from all of his fights and took the short way out and avoided his biggest opponents at all costs. but he was so charismatic and his promos were so good that you never really looked down on him for it.
Yeah.
Orton had his moments during that time frame, but I have always thought of 09 Orton as a less charismatic peak JBL. So I'm glad to know that you guys
not to mention too,
understand that he's-
JBL wasn't like JBL never gave off the dominant presence that Orton did in the beginning.
No.
Like he wasn't like somebody who was like, oh, he's a dangerous guy. JBL was a cowardly heel. He was a smart guy. I'll do whatever it takes to win. I don't care how I won. As long as I won, that's all that matters. Randy Orton was built to be like dangerous. You know, he was a guy who was like, oh, he strikes fear. Even though he was a heel, yes, it kind of did run away from that a bit after WrestleMania. So I actually agree with Jade's point there. That's actually a good point.
Let me see what y'all feel about this. This is the second to last paragraph, and they basically say this is one of the cementing reasons for why he got number 2. Still a wildly intriguing and interesting character with plenty of potential to flip the switch and find the dark side again for one last great run. He is an all-timer and deserving of the spot in the top 2 performers of the century, one of the best character workers of all time, if not the best character worker of his generation. How do y'all feel about that? I don't know if Randy Orton was that great of like a character
you wanna
wrestler.
You want to know why? Because, and I'm going to give Randy Orton his credit and his props, because he was able to still be a legend and still live off of the aura of what people thought 09 was, doing nothing for the better part of a decade in the 2010s. He was just there. 09, that lead up on, I would have never thought him kicking people in the head, something people do regularly on a super kick, but but the punt though, that'll take you out. But a super kick is just a transition move. Whatever. So kicking people in the head, being bald, and an RKO that they protected, I will give him that. And then he did nothing for a decade.
I mean, the only character work I could see is the stuff with
Brandon.
Brandon.
After 2011.
9 years, but like 9 years. Like, that's what I mean.
Throughout the decade, he was
really just there. He was really just there.
I would
say
say like
the best character worker is crazy though.
But like even when he was with the Authority,
Randy's a great character though.
But even when he joined the Authority and all that, like he that was good. Like I liked his heel work.
He was an important piece of the show though.
Important piece, but like that's like what, a 5-6 month span, and then he went back to babyface and just lost.
I would say 2015, 2016 were like 2 years where it's like, because I like the stuff he did with the Wyatts.
Aside from the Wyatts,
the Wyatt stuff was
cool.
The Wyatt stuff was
right,
cool.
but okay, but in the span of
2019,
but in the span of 9 years, if y'all can really only point to 2 moments, yeah, they were important parts. I'm not saying they're not, but in 9 years, you really only did 2 things that was like truly significant. Like you was just there the other part. Like, yeah, the Wyatt stuff was good. I loved it, but horrible finish. Horrible at the end.
Yeah.
I loved when he burned down the Wyatt compound. That was great. Went downhill from there. Right?
That's they ruined both Wyatt feuds, actually. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, they did.
They ruined the second Wyatt feud.
The second one was really good.
They ruined, bro. Oh my gosh. That's
the pandemic one.
Yeah, that pandemic one was so elite. They really messed it up.
But it went too long and it got too complicated.
It went too long because they wanted Bray to lose weight. That's why. They took him off TV and lose weight for Mania, and then they just freaking got rid of it anyway.
What is Bleacher Report's criteria? Like, I feel like we'll have better criteria than them off rip.
Like they are going off of primarily name recognition and recency bias.
Exactly. Like it's not. They're talking about stories, but where's the stories y'all are mentioning?
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Somebody need to. But it's Bleacher Report, so clearly this is just made by casual watchers.
True facts, big facts.
And they just
because Rey Mysterio at 4
is absurd.
Is insane. Ridiculous. Insane.
Y'all think Chris Jericho deserves the 5 spot? Like that's another one that I'm like,
in no world.
Is Jericho even in the top 25?
No, Jericho's number 5.
He's 5.
Okay, I don't know about
that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he's number 5.
In no,
it can be. I feel like
he could be top 10,
top 15.
Yeah, exactly.
In no
because that 08. Oh,
and then you got to include the impact, Nate, that he did with helping AEW form, being their first champion.
We're only counting.
Oh yeah, true.
But in no world will I ever say that Rey Mysterio is
16
spots ahead of Stone Cold. I will never say Rey Mysterio is 16 spots ahead of Stone
He's
Cold.
13
Any-
spots ahead of HBK is crazy.
Yes.
Like that's
I will never
insane,
say
Bro,
that.
Shawn
Ever
Michaels
in
should be top. Honestly, he could be top 5. I'm not lying to you. Top 5.
He's
He-
top 5.
he's
Of
top
the
five.
25
He's top
years,
five.
he's top 5
He's top
for
five.
sure. He has
His run was crazy.
some of the. He's part of one of the best stories WWE's ever told.
What do y'all say our criteria is?
He's
So I can write
damn
that
near
down.
the.
Yeah, we
he
don't-
has
we
the
don't dive
EST
into it.
match. Hey, the little gimmick EST. He has the EST match. He has the EST story. He has the EST feud. You can say he's the EST in-ring worker if we really want to go there.
The
Just
2000s,
last 25
absolutely.
years.
The last,
Why?
absolutely.
Like
Absolutely.
that's 4. Like how was he not? You ain't got to put him in 1. If you want to give it to Cena,
He's
I ain't
on.
tripping on you. But 2, 3, he ain't far from that. I mean, we can get into it, but yeah, he ain't lower than 3 for me.
All right.
I'm not even gonna hold y'all. He ain't lower than 3 for me. It's just a matter of how you feel about Taker. That's
HBK
how
that guy.
It's a matter about how you feel about Taker.
Especially since we only doing WWE. Like,
Yeah. We're gonna dive into it. This one, so appreciate it. Before we dive into this, we're gonna do a little fun little game real quick, as we always do. Today, I don't know if you guys have seen different clips of different podcasts and stuff, but there's been like a little series going around, like little mini drafts of different categories. So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a little mini draft, different categories, one selection each for each individual to see who has the best draft. We're gonna include some bad stuff and some good stuff to make it fun. So everybody's gonna pick one all-time great WWE superstar. You're gonna pick somebody who's great at promos. You're gonna pick an all-time finisher. And then the last 2 are going to be bad. You're going to pick a terrible gimmick and a terrible match.
Okay, so
wait, can you repeat
those
that one more time? So I can
Yeah,
write it
I'm gonna
down?
write them down so I don't forget.
I'll go as we go through. I'll do it one at a time. So, first selection, everybody's going to name an all-time great WWE superstar, a legend, all-time great. So, we'll just go in order. I'll start with me, and then we'll just go in order, just selectively here as it is. So, all-time great WWE superstar. My first selection, I'm gonna take John Cena just because he's my favorite and he's one of the greatest of all time.
I'm going Shawn Michaels.
Damn it.
Yeah, I don't want to overthink this, so I'm just gonna say Taker.
Damn. I'm gonna take. No, I'm not taking him. I'm gonna take Stone Cold.
For some reason, I thought you were gonna say, yeah, and do your Triple H voice, bro.
I'm about to take.
Oh hell no!
I'm going to take the continuously most underrated all-time legend, Macho Man.
Mm,
I was thinking about Macho.
respect.
I was thinking about the other guy, but I was like, no.
Nah.
Who, Hogan? Hogan?
Nah. Yeah. I was like, hell no.
No.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, come on, brother.
Nah.
No.
Hulk Hogan would have been an interesting one. And to make it fair, you can't pick somebody you already selected for any other
Gotcha.
category.
Gotcha.
Once they've been selected, you have to pick somebody.
But can I pick Cena for another category?
You can't pick anybody's
Okay, so cool.
Okay, so all the
Once-
people we
once-
just
once
said
they're
are
gone,
off.
Once
they're gone, they're gone.
I am
Okay.
keeping track of who's already been said. Just
Appreciate
Once
it.
they're gone, they're gone. Next is going to be promo. So we're talking about people who are good on the mic, who can talk only wrestlers. You can't do managers, so you can't pick up all.
Is
angles.
this
This
WWE
all-time
only?
wrestling,
Or is this everywhere? Yeah.
This in WWE. I mean, obviously there's people in
WWE?
WWE. Like if you wanted to pick Ric Flair, he's still good at promos in WWE too. So I
But
mean,
no MJF.
it's just strictly like promo.
I was thinking that too. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That would have been.
Yeah, we're talking
Alright.
just the mic work.
wrestlers.
Whatever you factor in when it comes to seriousness,
I got a nasty.
whenever you factor in. So for my promo, you can go many options here, but I'm gonna go with the guy who I feel can be serious, entertaining at the same time. I'm gonna take Chris Jericho.
Ooh, okay.
Mm.
All right, well, I'm just not going to overthink this. I'm going CM Punk.
Now, see, that was gonna be my pick. That was gonna be my pick. But
I
I
thought
like
you were going to do it, Malik, bro.
I like Jericho a little more because I feel like he's a little bit more. entertaining.
That's fair. He got comedy. He does.
Jericho has comedy. Jericho has seriousness. He can do a little bit of everything on the mic.
That
He
just-
got the word "it" over. You feel me?
Oh my god, that just messed up everything for me. That was for sure my pick. Oh, you know what? If I'm a pivot, low key, because we can't pick anybody after that, right? So you pick Jericho,
Yeah.
you pick CM Punk.
Mhm.
You say you want Big Dog Roman Reigns?
And there's
I
no
want
one.
Tribal Chief Roman
Yeah,
Reigns.
good
That's what I
call.
want. I want the
Good
Tribal
call.
Chief. That's what I would.
That's fair. That's fair.
But Punk was for sure my pick. I was.
I
thinking
thought Malik was going to take Punk, and I was going to have to pivot. I
Mhm.
knew who my backup was.
There's two people I was thinking of, but I like Jericho.
Who you going,
All right.
Nate?
I'm going one of the greatest talkers of all time. I'm going with The Miz.
That's what Nate. Hey, bro. That's who I was gonna pick.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly who I was gonna pick, bro.
Throwback to our first
So
ever
good,
debate.
man. So fucking good, man. Don't be like
And,
that, G.
and
That's
Miz
a
can do what
solid
Malik
pick.
was talking about, the comedy.
I know, yeah, he can do the
He do it
comedy,
all,
the
yeah.
serious. He
Yeah.
can, bro. Oh my, he's
Miz is great, bro.
That WrestleMania match though. You got to let that shit go.
The only drawback that the Miz has is that he's prone to mush mouth. He gets tongue tied a lot, but when that doesn't happen, he's
Yeah.
tremendous. Speaking of the Miz, I mean,
He's
I
going
have
with
to,
boys.
I got to pick a guy that's tied to the Miz. I feel like their careers are tied together, and the promos they cut against each other were probably the best work of their great promo careers. I gotta go with Dolph Ziggler. I think
Nice.
Dolph Ziggler, as great as he was in the ring, when Ziggler had the right opponent and the right story, his promos were excellent.
There's a reason
I
why
just
you
want
did
to put
his
it out
stand
there. A
up.
certain name didn't get called, but we.
All right, so next one we're gonna do next one is just a finisher, all time finisher. So we mentioned earlier, but I'm taking the RKO. I think that's the greatest finisher of all time.
Mm, damn.
So with finishers, if that person has already been taken, can we
Yeah,
take their
can't-
finisher?
Can't take their finisher.
You can't take their
Okay.
finisher. Okay.
Can't take nobody's already been taken for anything.
Okay.
Damn.
So okay.
That changes things.
Damn. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do the package pile driver.
Next time we do this, we got to get the little shit on the side so we can all see.
Because G took Stone Cold, so I couldn't take the Tombstone, but nobody took Kevin Owens, so I'm taking package.
So you want the package pile driver, or you want
Yeah.
the?
No, I want the package. Yeah, because
So
I can't take
that's-
Tombstone.
who's
for Stone Cold.
whose finisher are you taking technically?
I'm taking Kevin Owens package pile
Okay,
driver.
okay. I just need to put that in parentheses because
Damn, that's hard.
dang.
These aren't taken. They are take them. Damn. This is
Take the leg drop, brother.
Oh God, hell.
all right, dog.
I mean, and just to be clear, submissions count too, though.
That's okay. See, that's what I was thinking.
Submissions are finishers.
Take
Yeah.
the weapon of mass destruction, bro. The Big Show.
Oh God.
Ah.
You take John Cena's shitty ass FT. Oh, you can't take that. Never.
Yeah, you can't take it anyway. Yeah, let me see who
Yes,
have all been
that's
taken. Just to, ooh, you know what?
Flying finishers too, bro. I'm saying, man, look,
And they got ladies finish, the women's finishers too. So
There's a couple I already got on my head that I don't think y'all ain't thinking about, bro. I ain't gonna see.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Just knock it out. I'm gonna go ahead and take the spear, but I'm taking Braun Breaker spear.
hey, I thought about
I'm taking
hey,
Braun
good-
Breaker spear.
Good call, bro.
I know it's as of late, but that shit is so still devastating. So I'm taking Braun
Fire.
Breaker.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I'm gonna go with one of the coolest finishers out there today, and it's not more iconic than the RKO, but it looks a lot cooler. I'm going with the Soul Snatcher.
Ooh,
Fire!
that's elite. That's elite.
Fire!
That's elite.
Yeah, love me a little Soul
I
Snatcher.
like how
That shit-
the last
that shit's
three
so
were
cool.
recent moves, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw that,
Yeah.
bro. When I first saw that, I was like, she's gonna be a star just because of that finish.
It
Bro,
blew my fucking
She's gonna be a
mind,
star
bro.
just because of the finisher.
I was like, what?
She could suck in ring. She could be a terrible promo. That finisher is always gonna get the crowd going crazy.
Exactly.
Is she-
As soon as I saw
is
it
she-
the first time.
And the fact that she's been doing it like on multiple sides of the ring is crazy.
They just find different ways to do it, like off the
Yeah.
ladder. Like, it's so
Mhm. Is
Yeah,
that
I
the
have
best
to-
NXT finisher?
Let
Oh,
Jake
my
go.
bad.
I hate how dependent that move is upon the opponent, though, and how long it takes to set up sometimes. But when it goes off, it's good.
Oh yeah, you got to be yeah.
I'm gonna go with another underrated choice here, I think, and I'm gonna go with what ended up being one of the most protected finishers of all time.
Oh, I know what he's saying.
I'm gonna go with the End of Days.
Yup.
I love the End of Days. The
And
End of
It's the
Days
same
was
thing.
so-
You can
Big
get
W.
into it in a multitude of ways.
And ironically, I loved the shit. What was the other one called? The one where he spun out. He did the help. What was that? one called?
Oh,
I don't
Deep
remember.
Six.
Yeah, I love the deep. That's my favorite. Maybe my favorite signature move of all time. But for this,
So
because he never actually beat anybody with it, I'm not going to pick that.
All right, so
I'm
the
gonna
next
call it
two would just be bad ones that were going to be selective. So this one is terrible gimmick. So somebody with a just awful gimmick. I'm gonna take a terrible gimmick. That shit was funny though. I don't care what nobody says, bro. I'm gonna take Festus, bro. That shit was funny as hell. It was a terrible gimmick. But when that bell rung and he would snap out of that, bro, they had him in a match with the Undertaker at one point. That's how serious it was, bro. This guy was Festus, bro.
You know
And
what's crazy?
the biscuits and gravy, bro. Come on now.
It's crazy. They CM Punk said that's because he was on drugs, bro.
Oh,
Like they really.
damn.
That's part of the canon, bro.
Damn.
Oh, but CM Punk saved his life, so.
He did.
Society,
Yeah,
bro.
he did. Okay, shit. All right, for me, I think this is WWE. Well, just to be safe, I'm gonna go with one that I know is WWE because I'm not sure if this is. I'm going with the gobbledygooker, bro. Out the fucking out the egg, the turkey man, the gobbledygooker, worst gimmick of all time. Is GOBBLEDY space GOOKER.
Gobbledygook.
Gobbledygooker, man. They had this dude debut in an egg, bro.
In an egg, and people thought it was gonna be like Ric Flair because like he was free. They thought it was gonna be all kind of random wild shit.
Imagine Ric Flair coming out of the egg.
That'd have been
Undertaker
crazy.
thought that was gonna be his gimmick when he first came. Thought he was gonna be Eggman.
Yep.
I'm stuck between two, and I don't know which one I would have picked.
And they're both equally bad, so you got to pick one.
Is it Jasper Troy?
I felt, oh god, the Lock. That's Jasper Troy's gimmick.
Damn, that really is
Fucking
Jasper Troy, bro. I can't stand that.
The Lock is wild.
Oh, that's really his gimmick for real. You know what? This one is going to be a little bit of a throwback. I wanted to go with a more current one, but this one's a little bit more. I'm going to go with No Way Jose.
Yes.
No Way
Oh
Jose.
my god.
Adam Rose
No,
2.0.
wait.
Because that was one of the
Jose.
NXT Black and Gold gimmicks that I said there is no chance in hell that is going to work on the main roster.
Hell no. It didn't.
Bro, they already had a gimmick like that. It was Adam Rose.
That's the other one I was thinking of too.
Rosebud.
Crazy.
Adam Rose already had that, bro. It was just
Yeah.
Yeah, not I just thought of
But no Way Jose had a great theme song.
I thought of that homies, his girl group, his dancers, bro. They were trash. Big guy,
Brodus Clay?
Fox. Yeah. The pterodactyls. Or whatever
Damn
it's
it.
called.
Shut up, Mo. Why'd you fucking I had a whole setup too, man. I hate you, Mo. Fucking
See, look, Mo fucking shit up. Why don't you join the show?
you already fucking shit up, man. Cause if it ain't right, it ain't right. I'm going with Curran White.
Nice.
bro. The original idea behind that too. So Chavo talked about that he wanted to go like full blown like racial with this gimmick. That he wanted to do like I don't know if I can say it on YouTube, but it starts with a K type stuff.
Yeah.
With the gimmick, bro. He was gonna do full blown like all out with that gimmick, bro. And I'm like, and this would have been 2005. So I would have been shocked if they did it.
So Chavo was cool with going all the way. He was down.
Yeah, he was trying to get
That's
stabbed.
insane.
I'm going to go with one that not only was ill-timed and bad, but also insulting. I'm going to go with Natalia Neidhart.
Oh, that's terrible.
I thought you were gonna go with Muhammad Hassan.
That's what I thought he was going with too.
No, I thought he was too.
No, Muhammad Hassan could have worked if they hadn't gone
really
as
could've.
far with it as they did.
Honestly, like, and like if that gimmick would have came out today, I ain't gonna lie. I think that gimmick could work.
If they had,
I think a lot of people be behind it.
Hosted an execution.
It could have
on
honestly
SmackDown.
it could have worked back then, and just there were certain things that happened that kind of really messed it up.
Facts.
They were gonna put the title on that man.
And since we're
But
moving,
by insulting, I meant to because Natalia at that point was an established locker room veteran.
Absolutely.
She was a women's champion.
That was a
you know how Nate and I feel about Natalia, but you can't argue that at the time she was already an established veteran.
Dude,
And for Vince McMahon to look at her and say, you know what she needs? A farting gimmick. Like, come on. It's like
that.
She had a shitty
that's
gimmick,
just-
bro. No
God.
That's why
Shut
you
up,
can't
shut
choose
up,
any
bro.
new
Shut up,
ones
bro.
because all the
And-
best ones are the Vince McMahon bad.
the worst
gimmicks, bro.
part
Hey, she
about
had
it, though,
she had a shitty gimmick, man.
the worst part about it though, Natalia did it. And
did.
she tried her hardest to make it
She
work.
tried.
I mean, good Lord Almighty.
All right, last selection here for everybody. We're gonna do terrible match. This is just however you feel.
oh my gosh,
Everybody's got different criteria of matches that you could pick. So there is one I could go with that because it really pissed me off, but
it's so obvious.
it makes me so mad. I don't know if I want to take it,
There's so many good ones,
especially in the last couple years.
Yeah,
But terrible match. What I'm gonna go see.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I gotta go Fiend Rollins Hell in a Cell, man.
All right, yeah, you didn't take it. That's what I was taking. I'm glad.
I didn't want to take. I didn't want to take it because
2019.
I didn't want to take it because I hate it so much. But I just
Wait, technically, can you pick that?
Yeah, no one took Seth Rollins. No one took Bray Wyatt. I checked.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to take a different match, but I just feel like that match has really pissed me off in so many ways, bro. I don't know if I've ever been as mad watching a match live. Like that's just I don't know how you can book something that bad, bro. Like how you sit down and come up with that and think that's I just don't understand it, bro. It just don't make sense. It don't make sense.
Okay,
I want to take Fiend Rollins on the cell.
I gotta find someone that hasn't been taken, which is tough.
Well,
This last one to make it quick. We could just pick any match.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Any
about to say
match?
because-
Okay.
I'm about to say because there's literally a match that I would pick if these guys weren't taken, but
All right. Well, I'm going with the Punjabi prison match, bro. I did not like that fucking match, bro.
Which one? Is any of them?
No, the one with Randy Orton and
Jinder Mahal?
Jinder?
2017?
Yeah.
Oh,
2017?
I think so. I believe so.
Ali came out.
Yeah, Great Khali came out. Yes, bro.
Oh man.
Well, I'm gonna pick a match that is probably the epitome of Vince McMahon losing his fucking marbles. Because I'm pretty sure Nate's gonna take this other one, so I'll let him have that. This match actually had 4 legends in it. Overseas.
Oh God.
I did not think of that.
DX versus Brothers of
Yes.
Destruction.
Oh
Oh,
Like
boy.
40 minutes, bro.
Yeah, that match is horrible.
Kane's mask came off. And Shawn Michaels was the best worker in that match because Triple H tore his quad.
Again.
Notorious.
Where's Peck?
Peck.
Oh,
Peck.
Peck, yes.
Sorry.
Peck.
Wrong. I'm thinking of the one he did forever ago. Yeah, Brothers
I'm
of
going
DX.
with a championship match
Oh, I know.
at a Big 4 pay-per-view.
Mm.
I'm going Batista versus the Great Khali from SummerSlam 2007.
Oh,
That match was 6 minutes and 51 seconds, but that shit felt like 15. That shit is awful. That match is so bad. And you know what makes it even worse? Triple H tried the same thing the very next year, and it did not work. Oh my God, that match sucked.
Bro,
Oh my
Great
God.
Khali is one of the worst workers in WWE history. He's horrible.
And I don't care about his Japan. I don't care about Japan. I don't care if he used to fucking do
I hate
450s off the top rope. That
When
nigga was
people
bad.
bring up the Japan shit, and I'm a New Japan guy, bro. I love
I
it.
hate when
Don't,
people
don't
bring up
tell me
Japan,
about
bro.
these Americans' New Japan run. Don't tell me about
Yeah,
that.
bro. I'm not trying to. Bro, I
Right.
hate when people pick up Japan. I
Oh,
really
oh,
do.
You just don't know, bro. Hulk Hogan had a great New Japan career. Shut up.
Like, shut up.
Shut up.
He had a match with Great Muta. No, who doesn't?
Who gives a fuck?
Like, what is that supposed to be?
Shut that shit up, bro.
Right, Jay.
So I'm trying to remind myself of who was in this match because I was trying to go a little bit out of the box. I don't think it matters who the other person was, but there's only one match that I've ever heard the announcers audibly turn on in the middle of the match, and it was that Caitlyn match on NXT in season 3.
With Naomi.
With that. Oh my God. That may be, and Michael Cole turned on it on commentary in the middle of the match. Like he was shitting all over it.
It was that match where everybody was ripping
yeah.
it. I think CM Punk was there too.
So you could really say any women's match from season 3 of NXT, but I'll say specifically Caitlyn versus Naomi season 3 of NXT because the Divas matches on NXT during that time may have been the worst in ring wrestling I've ever seen in my life.
And Michael Cole, bro, he was having the time of his life. It was the Michael Cole comedy hour. Oh my God. That is just.
I mean, we could have brought up Melina versus Alicia Fox.
That could. I thought about that one, but I
One of the
wanted to be a
greatest
little bit
matches
more
ever.
obscure. Yeah.
Any Alicia Fox match for that matter.
Goldberg versus Undertaker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar where the crowd turns on him, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I forgot about that one.
Mhm.
WrestleMania 20.
Where they start saying nah, not goodbye because they knew they was both leaving.
God. Yep.
Crowd.
They thought putting in Stone Cold over there.
And then you got the dog food match with Roman Reigns and Baron Corbin.
Hey, that was the catalyst for Tribal Chief, man.
True. You're right.
Nah,
I'm kidding.
dog.
I'm kidding.
All right, let's
I
get.
don't
into
think
this.
Kyle O'Reilly and I'm cool was bad, but that match.
Pull it, can you pull
But
up the screen?
that let me know Kyle O'Reilly could never be a main event guy. That's what that showed me. That's what that match
Taker
showed me.
versus Gonzalez. Oh god.
Ooh.
Taker Gonzalez, yeah.
A lot of them early Taker WrestleMania matches was booty cheeks, bro.
King Kong Bundy, Gonzalez, yeah.
Stat padding. He's stat padding early.
He was 100% because what he says in the documentary where he's talking about it, like he did not expect to have that streak at all because he didn't realize he didn't win because all the matches was ass. The Giant Gonzalez, the Bundy, like he hated those matches.
Yeah, bro.
As he should have.
They were all bad. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to dive into this list. We're going to do top 25 best WWE superstars of the last 25 years. So what we're going to do right now is just start naming people, putting people on the list that we know for sure are going to be on here, and then we'll come up with an order of a top 10 afterwards. So you can go ahead, like Undertaker. Some of the ones will be unanimous. Some will be unanimous, and then we can start debating people. So
I would
vote on this list.
based on
let's
based
go.
on-
Let's go. Hold on, one at a time in order, so everybody can name people at a time, one at a time. Where's Jade at? I don't even see him on here.
Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, there we go.
Am I gone? Oh, there I am.
You're here, but it's
Wait.
like you're not on the screen. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can adjust where everybody's on here. Yeah, why is Jaden like not showing up?
I disappeared.
Can you?
What?
There we go.
Oh,
there
there
we
we
go.
go.
There he is.
Okay.
All right, so we'll name one at a time. What we'll do, everybody will just name a superstar. Some of these will be unanimous. Now, if there's somebody on here that somebody names you disagree with, you can speak up. But the ones that will be unanimous, you got Taker on there. Put Triple H on there.
No, I'm kidding.
All right, you want me to go? Okay, put AJ Styles. Can we determine a criteria after when we do the order?
This is based like so. We're talking quality of stories, matches, moments, championships, accolades, like all that stuff. Women are included as well too. So
Nate, it's on you.
Oh, Becky Lynch for sure.
Hell yeah.
Jade.
Yeah. I'm gonna say the
Say
Miz.
Hell yeah, the Miz. Yeah.
That's a good name. That's a good pool.
Last
I'm not mad
25
at
years, I'm definitely
Last
saying
25
the Miz.
years. Hell
That's a-
yeah.
We'll see how the rest of the list shakes out.
I don't know. I gotta see the rest of this list.
I mean, we could.
That's
Yeah,
a great pool for 25. For top 25, that's a
yeah.
great pool. That's a great pool.
We still got some women on
I
here
ain't
too
mad
that's
at it.
gonna be on here, like Bianca Belair.
Yep.
Oh, is that what you're
You
saying?
better not say the name that y'all don't even chat. Don't even bring up that name. I know who exactly y'all.
Wait, who you
no.
thinking of? Because I just thought of a woman. Who you say it,
No,
bro?
I know exactly.
I
You
don't
say
wanna
your
say-
woman. You say
All
your
right.
woman. Say your
Fuck.
woman.
Fuck it, bro. I'm saying Sasha. I'm saying Sasha Banks.
Okay.
Okay, that's
25 is kind of crazy. In WWE,
We're
That's not the name I was thinking about,
I'm
but-
not putting that.
If y'all don't want to put it, that's fine. But
Whoa, hold on, no.
I'll-
She got to top 25.
Top 20, that's what I'm saying. She's a 4-horsewoman.
She
Like,
got the matches. We got the matches
okay,
and
okay.
stories.
and
on this
WrestleMania
podcast-
main event. Like, what are we talking about?
On
If
this
I-
podcast, we have said that Sasha Banks she peaked in high school. She peaked in NXT. Her main roster one was.
I think
We're not putting her on here. We're not
All
putting
right,
that
that's
woman
fair.
on.
That's fair. I'll
No.
say someone else. That's cool.
Hey,
That's
calm
cool.
down.
Brandon, we're not putting her on here. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
oh,
we're not putting her on
Give
here.
you some
Whatever.
more
We can get
more
outvoted, Malik. That's
don't
cool.
have
I'll
any
say
more
someone
to
else.
vote,
We put the Miz on here, but not Sasha. Nah, we about to get nasty now. Bro.
I don't think the Miz should be on this list, but I was.
All right,
No,
yeah.
I-
Miz has had better
If I was
stories.
making this list on my own, I'd have 4 women on this list.
Story.
So-
Because I could argue Sasha and Bailey better than anything Miz has done in all 25 years.
I was about to say, yeah. Sasha, take over.
Bailey, I'm cool with Bailey.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
cool
gonna
with
say,
Bailey. If we're including outside, she 100% will be on this list. But
No,
just
of course,
if
WWE,
it's just her WWE run,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
If we were
We'll
including
I think
AEW,
we'll see.
absolutely.
yeah,
All right. Well,
Absolutely.
let me just say.
Sasha
So,
is
let
a
me just
real-
say.
I feel like all 4 horsewomen should be on here. Bro.
That's what I was about to say. I
Sure.
think out of all the women, I think it should be the horsewomen.
Because
and
Bailey
Bianca.
and Sasha both are in the same boat. They both on the main roster.
Whoa,
It's been
I disagree
up and
with
down.
that. I disagree with that. I disagree.
I feel
Bro,
like
but besides 2020 Bailey, what else is there on the main roster? Because she was floating around a lot of those times on the main roster.
she had a great one. What was it? 2020. She had a pretty. She's done.
even
some
now,
good
bro.
stuff
She
in the
wasn't
past
even
few
on
years.
Mania this year, bro. They still leave her off the big shows. Like she wasn't even on Mania this year.
Okay, but you say that, but yeah, you can be left on Mania. Granted, even though we don't like the storyline for storyline purposes, or you can just be on Mania for the sake of filling a spot and lose to the Iconics.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Sasha was a part of that.
Either
too.
way, like just because you get put on the show, that don't mean nothing because you could be wasted time.
I'll
Like the
say
Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal used to be on.
Yeah,
WrestleMania
I'm
Day
saying
before
Sasha
SmackDown,
Banks
like-
though was always right there with Bailey as far as like being left off of stuff.
I think the
Sasha
only
Banks-
women you
We can take them both off this list. I don't
I'm about
care.
to say I'm cool. I'm cool with them not being on here for
When
real.
Sasha
That's
Banks,
fine.
Sasha Banks was in when she was left off WrestleMania, what 34? Bailey was too. Bailey was right in that battle royal with her.
I'm
The
not.
only women should be the four horsewomen and Bianca, and that's
So wait, how
I don't-
big
I
is
don't know
NXT
that.
like? Because we said we're like including it, but
NXT
it's
is a major
not.
part of it too. But they had some main roster success. Like there's times when they all felt like we all had said that they could have been booked better, but I still think they did enough to be in the top 25.
I think if I'm being real, I think Bailey and Sasha are we'll sees. We'll see when we
Okay,
get
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
we'll
I'm
see.
cool
Because
with
I-
that.
because
Cool with that.
just off the top of my brain, I think
Yeah.
you can get to 15 to 20 easily.
Because I also think that we're letting our recency bias affect us a little bit here because you can't make this list and not have Trish Stratus on it. I mean, Trish Stratus hasn't even been mentioned yet.
Now, see, I'm gonna argue for that
I
because
would put Trish Stratus on here.
I would put Sasha Banks above Trish Stratus.
I would put the Four Horsemen on.
Yeah,
the
me
fuck.
too.
I would too. I would too.
Because
but
they
it's
made
a
evented
that
Mania. Like,
questionable.
what are they
But
doing,
it's-
bro?
That
Here's
was
the thing.
questionable.
It is a we'll see when we get there.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can agree with
I
that.
think they are all
I have a
will-
feeling I'm not going to be very happy with because I always get outvoted on this type of. I have a feeling I'm not going to be very happy by the end of this, but we'll.
So
Yeah,
should
I
we
feel
just?
see what
that's
happens.
how I feel about Miz. Miz is like we should like.
So let's just write every
I agree
name down,
with
and then we
you.
just
I
decide.
agree
So,
with you.
hey, Jade, right? I mean, I'm sorry, G, you writing it down? Just write
you
down.
gotta take Miz off there because he's not a unanimous.
No,
vote.
but we doing. We'll see. Just keep Miz, and we'll just write everybody down, and then
No,
we'll.
this is the
determine.
actual list.
Oh, this is the list. Oh, okay. Well, then yeah.
I thought
take-
you said write everybody down and then we'll come up with a list.
No, I said write everybody down, and if anybody has a debate of people who shouldn't be on here, speak up. That's what I said in the
okay.
beginning.
Okay, well then
So
yeah. then
Nobody,
take
nobody
Miz
said
off.
nobody said anything for Becky Lynch.
Okay.
Nobody said anything
So
for Bianca.
someone's off just because one person disagrees. We can't have a discussion and talk about why they deserve to
Oh,
be.
it's a vote. Yeah, we got a
That's
vote.
what we're doing right now. That's what we've been
Okay.
doing.
Well, you just said take Miz off, and we haven't talked about the Miz yet. So,
But he's not.
that's why I was
These are
confused.
unanimous picks. We can come back to it.
We
Miz
said
is
we
not
said
unanimous.
I said good pool. I think Lynn said good pool.
I said good
And
pool too. I did.
And all I said
Yeah.
for Miz is I think he'll be
I
going down
said,
this
I
list.
can't
We'll
put
see.
Miz if we're not putting Bailey and Sasha on here. I can't. I won't do it. So we got to come back to it.
Crazy to me.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, so
That's
can I
kinda
make a
crazy.
separate? Can
That's
I make
kinda
a
crazy.
second-
Yeah,
can I
make
make
us
a-
take a
I
side.
think Miz
Okay,
has had
they
a
got-
lot
they
more
got-
iconic
hold on.
moments.
They got just as good as
Can I
matches.
make
They
a
got just as good as
second?
stories.
Can I make a second list below this with names? on
Stories
it?
is kind of crazy.
Name 5 great Miz stories in the last 25 years. Besides the
Do what you're
Dolph
doing,
Ziggler.
G. You're
The
doing the
John
right thing.
Cena
Make the
build-up.
side list.
The John Cena build up to what?
25 years.
To what? Which one?
33.
Okay, that one was good. That one's good.
Yeah, that was a really good. His
That's an
babyface turn in 2019 was actually really fucking good. They
I like Miz versus Daniel
everything
Bryan.
after that, like Miz versus Daniel Bryan,
Yeah.
that was very, very, very good. And honestly, just pull anything from 2016 IC run.
That's what. And
He
see,
literally made that title prestigious.
the talking smack Miz stuff was huge. That
Talking
He's the
smack.
greatest intercontinental champion of the last 25 years. So
Gunther,
I feel
but he's
like
number 2.
that-
After Gunther, he's number 2. I agree.
No, Gunther hasn't done enough yet. That one.
the
run he
IC?
doesn't-
That
No,
I
That
see.
win is way better than what Miz did ever. What are we talking about?
Way better,
Way better.
absolutely way better. I love Miz, and
I'm
I
a
love
Miz
to death.
fan, Jade. I'm with you. I'm voting to put Miz on the list, but I can't say that his eyes. Yeah,
Better
Gunther.
than- yeah.
Now we overrate Miz a little bit. Now I ain't gonna lie.
I
Now we
vote
starting to overrate
for
Miz a
El
little bit.
Torito. I vote for Hornswoggle.
That's crazy.
I vote for Natalia Neifart. I vote for.
That's insane.
Don't write that down, G.
Goofy as hell.
G
Wait,
messy,
hold on.
bro.
So erase those names. These are honorable mentions. Somebody did mention Charlotte. Is Charlotte unanimous?
Yeah, Charlotte got to be unanimous, bro. What? Is Charlotte not? Or what are we doing?
Fucking stat pattern, bro.
I get it, Nate. She is, but like you gotta give her respect for what she did.
She can be honorable mention. That's
All
fine.
right.
We'll get to it. We'll get to the
Charlotte's honorable
horse
mention
women.
too. All right. What about Seth Rollins? Should be unanimous.
Gotta
he
be.
should be unanimous. Yes, absolutely.
We're talking last 25 years. Seth Rollins.
Um,
Well, this might be an interesting one. I mean, last 25 years though, even though it was only a couple years. Kurt Angle.
No.
That 6-year run was kind of crazy.
honorable mention, if anything.
If we talk about matches, stories, moments, I mean, he got a lot of things in those 6 years.
He did, but there's gonna be other names on here. I just kind of want to. We could talk about it.
What about Jericho?
Jericho got to be on there, huh? No way.
He got to be top 25.
Yeah,
for
he got to
sure.
be top 25, bro. You just made the list.
Jericho unanimous for everybody. Okay.
What
Edge.
about KO? Yeah, Edge got to be on here for sure.
Jade, who you
Right.
got? Give us one.
Randy. I'm just throwing out like big names.
Yes.
Randy.
Yes, he's got to be on the list.
I'm assuming Batista then too, right? Because Evolution.
What about, I don't know, what about Kane?
Kane got to be there. Yeah.
Yes.
Kane's a
yes.
good one.
I thought Bleacher Report was dumb to have Kane as honorable mention. Like what?
How do you feel about
Should be
Batista?
honest.
Yeah, Batista got
20 He had a great run. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was number 2.
CM Punk.
CM Punk's got to be
Definitely.
on here.
I thought
Kevin Owens got to be on
I'm not
here.
even gonna try.
I know y'all don't like Jeff Hardy. I'm not the biggest Jeff Hardy guy, but do we put him on here?
I like Jeff Hardy.
Okay,
Jeff Hardy from 2000 2009 though was pretty.
pretty iconic,
He
bro.
had a good run.
Yeah.
And when the tag titles came back, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Oh no, I think
Jade putting him on the not JG. G putting him on the maybe. I feel
Oh
it.
my god.
We put Jeff Hardy in the maybe.
He might make it. We'll see.
What about Daniel Bryan? Did we put Daniel Bryan on here?
Yeah,
I
Yes.
feel like I have to. I feel like
Yes,
I have
movement. Yes, Team Hell No. We got to.
G, I already know that you putting this in maybe, but put my guy Cody Rhodes in the maybe, bro. He gotta be in the maybe.
to. In the maybe.
He's a good discussion to have.
He gotta be a discussion.
Because
bro.
he honestly had a good run, but
I mean,
you
look,
take away
that's what I'm
Stardust.
saying.
You take
His peak is putting him a lot higher too. So
you take away Stardust.
no. So
You
we
take away
mentioned
Stardust, he had a great
this guy a little earlier. What about Gunther?
I think Gunther should
Maybe.
be on the. If I think Gunther got to be on the bubble if we putting Cody on the bubble for sure.
We're crazy.
I would say maybe.
Yeah, just
Because it's so early.
Just a maybe. Yeah, just a
It
discussion.
just depends on how, because he really popped off in NXT UK, and that's like below NXT. So I was like, I don't know how much we're counting of NXT UK.
Yeah,
Somebody
and
said
all
Kofi
it counts.
Kingston.
It all counts. Like
I think Kofi Kingston should be on here for sure.
Kofi Kingston.
In the maybe or the guaranteed?
I would say guaranteed for me, but I know some people
He's
might
had
not.
a great career. He's had a really, like, he's very accomplished.
Yeah, the New Day stuff too. Like he.
Yeah.
before
You
that,
gotta
he
count
had-
the- you
Forgot
gotta
about
count the New Day
Yeah,
stuff.
I
Yeah.
will put him on.
Yeah,
Kofi
I'm
Mania,
not-
New Day,
I'm
I
not
put him
against
on.
that.
I put him on.
But he'll probably be like in the 20 to 25 range.
Oh, for sure,
for
G. He's not sniffing top 15, top 18, 19.
Okay. I know his name was on the original list a little too high. Where we putting Rey Mysterio?
That nigga's in the maybe, brother. That nigga's in the maybe. That nigga's in the maybe.
Rey Mysterio, yeah. Well, we're talking last 25 years, so we got to talk about Rock and
about to say-
Austin.
Yeah.
I mean, we feel like they should be.
Austin, we're only counting. That's going to be 2000, 2002.
Yeah.
2000,
I say Rock over
He was
Austin.
injured 2000, right? He was injured.
Yeah,
in
he came. He had
2000, right?
submissions in 2000 because he
I'm
came.
gonna
he
put
was
Stone
a little
Cold right.
And then he had the Alliance.
Now the
Yeah.
Rock is a little different because he's done more in the 2000s.
That's what I was about to say. The Rock has done
Yeah.
more. Yes.
He's done
Hollywood
more.
Rock.
Are we-
Cena versus Rock.
And then the
Hold on, let Jay talk. Everybody's talking at once.
So I feel like if we're putting Stone Cold on there, whether we admit it or not, we are giving him a lot of credit for everything pre-2000. I don't think Stone Cold belongs on this particular list.
Which
The
I
Rock,
agree.
I'm willing to have a conversation because of his comeback runs, but
I agree with
So-
that.
Yeah.
Stone
So
Cold,
the
I don't
Rock
think so.
on a maybe, and then
Stone
Stone
Cold.
Cold.
Why the hell
not
would
even
Why the hell
in-
would Macho Man be on here, bro?
Yeah, don't put Stone Cold on there.
All right, cool.
I wouldn't put Stone Cold on there, but I mean it's 25 years, so I feel like it had to be brought up and discussed.
I mean,
Are
he did
we-
come back to main event WrestleMania with Kevin Owens.
Are we giving Brock Lesnar the Chris Benoit treatment and just saying that we're just not going to talk about him right now, or do we have to have a conversation?
He got to be on here.
We should have a conversation at least.
Yeah, I'll put him in,
At the
I'll put
very
him in the
least.
discussion.
Yeah, he might have to be a lock. I'm not gonna lie. He got some bad, but
Yeah, he might have
Yeah.
to, but we'll
Just
see.
based on world championships and WrestleMania alone, like
Yeah.
he's done too.
Ooh, wait. How y'all feel about Sheamus?
You know what? So hold up, because I was just hold on, stop. Because I was going to present Sheamus as a blind resume because I feel like we forget Sheamus, 4-time world champion, 3-time U.S. champion, 5-time tag champion, King of the Ring, Money in the Bank, Royal Rumble, peaked at number 5 on the PWI Top 500, 1-time Match of the Year winner. If you're looking at it as a blind resume and you take your, I mean,
That's
you have
fair.
to
I'm all for
consider Sheamus.
He
I'm all
should be an
for it.
honorable mention. He should be an honorable mention.
And on that tip, can we put Bobby Lashley as like just a honorable mention consideration? G said
Based
no.
on WWE, based on WWE,
That's
He
fair.
had a really
Fuck
underrated
no.
WWE title reign in 2021. Like in my
That's about
opinion,
it.
that's one of the
That's
most
about
underrated title reigns.
That's about it.
All right, I was just trying to show the brother
Hey,
some
hey,
love. That's
hey, wait a minute. Hey, Lashley, show him your favorite pokes.
That shit was ass.
dude, Raw main evented with a pose off.
Well, let's go. Okay, so let's revisit any other women that should be honorable mentions at least. We got the Force.
Do we
women,
put Trish for
got-
honorable?
Did we put Trish in there, or did we all agree she shouldn't be? The Trish honorable mention?
Oh, I didn't put her.
I mean, at least
She got to be an honorable mention at least.
We'll talk about it. If that's the case, are we gonna put Lita and Mickey James in this honorable mention?
I would say Lita, yes, Mickey, no.
Yeah, if we're
Not-
going outside WWE, Mickey for
Right.
sure. But
Okay.
I'm gonna just say this: if we put in Lita, then and I think this is the name Nate was talking about. Does Rhea not? If Lita's there, does Rhea not deserve a shout? And I'm sorry, Nate, I had to bring it up just because of Lita.
I feel like if Rhea just had that one good title reign, it would be different. But that's all she's missing.
Hey, Nate, you gonna love this right here. Matter of fact,
Ooh, that's a good
can
mention
we
too.
can we get out of the screen share for just a second so I can make sure everybody sees my face when I say this, because Nate's gonna love this one.
How do I
Nick-
wait a minute? How do we, let me stop sharing your screen real quick. Give me a second.
Okay, cool. Because Nate's gonna love this one.
There we go.
Chat, I want y'all to look me in my eyes when I say this. I want y'all to look me dead in my eyes because I promise you I'm so serious. The way y'all view Randy Orton as a late, how overrated that career was, and how he just get hyped off of that little 09, that's Rhea Ripley. That's Rhea Ripley. Because Rhea Ripley, hey, she was facing off with Solo back when we cared about him. Oh, she this is my brutality. She beat Shayna Baszler in NXT. Oh, it's my brutality. Oh, she faced Charlotte for the NXT champion. That woman's career is so overrated. Y'all really started going crazy for her when she put Dom in a leg lock. That's when y'all started going crazy for her, when she put Dom in a leg lock. She did nothing for a year other than stand with Judgment Day. And then she won the Rumble, great moment, won the title, great moment, and feuded with Natalya. And did nothing else forever until, ironically of all people, Nia Jax came and saved that title reign.
she did.
Nia
Shout out Nia
Jax
Jax.
came
Yeah.
and saved that title reign. Y'all remember that Fatal 5-Way? Y'all remember who was in it? Y'all remember who was in that match? Zoe
Shayna
Stark.
Baszler.
Yeah,
Zoe Stark and
was
Shayna
there.
Baszler were in that match.
Yeah.
Are we serious? Are we? Yo, might as well should have just made it a triple threat. Are we
Yeah.
serious?
No, you're right.
Hey, and then had a great match with Becky, right? That was a nice little feud. Great match with Becky. Got hurt, unfortunately. And then all she did was feud with Liv Morgan over a man for the better part of a year.
Yeah.
And then after she finished that feud, what did she do, Nate? What did she do after she finished that feud?
What with the
Rhea
fucking
Ripley.
when she won the
After-
title?
Yeah, what did she do with that? She lost to
Yeah, she
Io
lost.
immediately.
And
then
just kept
her
spamming the
whole-
rematch button.
Her whole character arc was Dolph Ziggler's one more match. One more match.
Christian.
That was-
Christian. Adams.
Or Christian. Whoops, my bad.
Let me add.
One more match.
All of that aside, I'm not a fan of putting Rhea or, for that matter, Bianca on this particular list because neither of their careers really kickstarted until they each won the Rumble, and that was individually 3 and 4 years ago. So, in 10 years, are they going to be on this list? Yes, absolutely. But I just don't think there's room for either of them on this list based on the fact that we're talking 3 years of history for these ladies, and there's 22 years more before. I just think we need to give those two a little bit more time to simmer before we put them.
I think Bianca's done
Jane,
a lot.
I
in 3 years,
100%
though.
feel you on that. Bianca, I disagree though, because I
It's a lot of
think in
quality.
them 3-4 years,
She did a lot.
really ain't had bad. She
A
really
lot of
been-
quality and a lot of good.
and
I gotta put
I
Bianca
I
over
love
Lita.
Bianca. I love Bianca Belair.
For
She's
sure.
She's one of my top 5 favorites right now. She in my household. It's one of my kids' favorites. One of my wife's favorites.
Right.
This is a Bianca Belair household. We fly her flag. I'm just saying. I feel like there's way too much conversation to be had. I'm not gonna put my vote in for Bianca just based on time frame. If we're still doing this podcast in 5 years, probably. But I don't think there's enough. Regardless of how quality the work has been, I don't think there's enough resume for her to get on this list. So, and that's Rhea too. So neither one of them.
I feel you. I understand your point of view. But if we do that, there might only be one woman on this list. But we can get to that later. There might only be one woman on this list.
So we can. I guess you got to put Bianca in the honorable mentions then.
And
Yeah,
put in the maybe, because it's not under.
Yeah.
I'm
one
not
more.
convinced. We can talk more about it, but I'm not convinced right now.
Okay. It's gonna get real spooky for the rest of them women, but
Yeah, it will be.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, ooh.
it's gonna get real spooky for the rest of them.
I think I mentioned his name earlier. I don't think we talked about it. What about Kevin Owens?
Yeah, good pull. I want Kevin Owens in
Yeah.
there.
Oh, this is good. I'm gonna hate this. So let me ask this, and this is really bad to look at it that way. But I'm gonna ask this question: if we say Kevin Owens, does that mean we have to say Sami Zayn?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
All right, cool. Then I'm with Kevin
No.
Owens then.
Hold on.
God.
Hold on.
Wait, Malik might not agree. Yeah.
I got to see everybody else on this list. Cause
Oh, do you want the bubble or you want the?
no, I'm looking at the honorable mention. Yeah, the bubble.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Where's our
put
bubble?
Owens on the bubble because I love Kevin Owens, but I'm not convinced.
There's some
by
people on
Owens
that
either.
bubble that I'm not putting Kevin Owens above.
Fair enough.
Kevin Owens.
All right, so we have 1, 2,
Any other
3,
locks?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I've
We have 16 on the
okay.
bubble right
Honestly, a lock. I think Brock Lesnar should be on there. If we're talking last 25 years, you got to think his
Yeah,
first run.
All right,
His
let's
first
talk
one-
about it. Let's talk
his
about it
first-
now.
his
Let's get into it.
His first run was crazy. He came back, and the first 3 years he had was really good. Then obviously, that all that bad shit happened, so there was a lot of bad stuff. But he's got the matches. He's got some good stories when they're really good. They're up there, like the draw
He
power.
beat the streak.
I
literally,
think the question is literally, do we want to consider are we talking about him? Yes. Or
I don't
are
think Brock's. If we're talking in that 2000s, I think his bad outweighs the good in that time frame. But in the last 25 years,
let me
Yeah.
just say,
You gotta count the first one.
my only question about Brock is whether or not we weigh recent events. If we're not weighing recent events, then I have no question.
Yeah,
Brock
that's
is-
where I'm at. It's like,
on the
are we
list.
are we gonna consider? Are we
oh,
caring
hold on.
about?
Somebody said Drew McIntyre. Should
the
we
shit.
should we put him on the bubble?
I think Drew belongs on the bubble. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone
on the
in that same vein. I think Cody belongs at least on the bubble.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
we
got
got
Cody.
Cody.
Okay,
I
okay.
said Cody J. Don't you
To
worry.
answer the Brock question. To answer the Brock question, even though we know what we saw and everything, and people probably don't like this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. No matter how we feel, at the end of the day, it's still technically allegations.
I
At
know.
the end of the day, it's still technically allegation. I don't care that WWE said, "Oh, we didn't find nothing," because then they just came back right out and said, "No, we still have stuff going on." So, but at the end of the day, a verdict hasn't came down, a ruling hasn't came down. So, even though it's crazy, and we all saw the laws, I'm pretty sure we all read through them things.
Yeah.
We know what name was mentioned and we know what he did. At the end of the day, unfortunately, it's still allegations, which is probably why I'm looking at it like I'm still just kind of ranking him. But like the second we get that verdict, he's going in,
Right.
assuming the verdict goes how we think it should, he's going in the same conversation as like Chris Benoit in a sense. Obviously not to that extreme, but still. I'm not talking about him after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I
I feel like just based off that, I feel like we have to put Brock in here.
Yeah, Brock. If we're ignoring it, then yes, Brock goes in.
I will put him in there right now.
As far as like anybody else that should be a definite,
I don't know, man.
it's always concerning because you feel like you're forgetting people.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying not to do.
But,
Either. I'm trying not to forget nobody.
because-
I mean, there's nobody else I could think of unless we want to mention.
What
like,
we doing
Eddie
about?
Guerrero
What are
or
we doing
something,
about
but-
tag teams? Are we saying tag teams?
I don't think we're
One?
mentioning tag team.
individual.
No,
this is
just individual?
Individuals.
Gotcha.
the only member of the New Day that warrants that conversation is Kofi.
It's Kofi.
It's Kofi Kingston.
Mhm.
We got Kofi on the list.
But is he? I mean, are we? So he's on the list. Like he's
Yeah,
They put him on the list.
yeah, he's on the list. He's on the list.
okay. I'm okay with that. I'm just
Okay.
making sure that.
He'll probably be like 2025, but he's on the
For
list.
sure. I agree with that, G.
So go up to the list because Seth Rollins is on the list, people. Just so everybody can see.
He's on the list. He's on the list, guys.
He's on
Yeah.
the list.
He's been on
That
the
clearly
list.
means people don't be paying attention to
Yeah,
this.
he's on
Not
the
at
list.
all. Yeah. Seth Rollins
Oh,
been
and
on
it's
the list.
Mo of all people. Ugh.
I think Mo trolling, bro.
Someone
Let me
said
ask
so.
y'all.
We got a couple spots left that we could fill in. So we got 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we got 8 spots.
We got 8 spots that we need, and on the bubble.
Is there any more bubbles? Because I don't.
That's what I'm saying. On the bubble, I think we have a total.
I think we kind
So-
of named a lot of people. So
So I know we trolled about his positioning on Bleacher Report's list, but I feel like Ray's got to be on there, right?
Yeah, we got Ray on
On
bubble.
the actual list,
On the
Right,
actual
right.
list. I mean, I'm not saying he needs to be top 5, top 10, or top 15, but
I mean, he's
he's got. I mean, he got the matches. He got some good story. Eddie Guerrero story.
I'm just looking at all these other names on the bubble.
Dom's
I'm
story
like,
was good.
And because if I just look, just some of these names that I see, right? We don't even have The Rock on here yet, and I'm taking that nigga every time over Rey Mysterio. I'm
but
taking
that's,
Cody.
that's different because
I was about to
he
say, I
has-
think Cody, when you take it,
Okay,
his
hold on.
eyes see and stuff.
Let's just break it down like this. Everybody can answer individually since we're debating individuals. Is Rey Mysterio's quality in the last 25 years better than The Rock's? Yes or no?
No, for me. I'm voting no.
I don't think it's that
Once in a
simple because Rey
lifetime,
Mysterio's resume
Hollywood
is so much
Rock.
bigger.
That's what I'm going individually. It's a yes or no. Is his quality better than?
Okay,
The Rock?
well then I'm a no just based on the size of the resume. The Rock hasn't been around for long enough of the last 25 years.
So you're a no to The Rock.
To the Rock for the past 25 years. If you told me we were including 97 through 2000, then it's nowhere close. But we're not. We're saying post 2000, so I'm saying Rey Mysterio.
Okay. Match quality. Rey Mysterio or The Rock?
Rey.
Rey Mysterio.
Stories.
Yeah,
Rey Mysterio or The Rock?
I'm going The Rock. I prefer The Rock stories.
Of the last
Once in a
25 years,
lifetime.
again,
Yeah.
Rey.
Last
You did
25
have
years
once in a
stories, I would
lifetime.
I would say Rock though. Like the stuff with Cena was crazy.
And you
I'm
forgot
going
about the,
Final Ball.
the stuff with Stone Cold with
And-
2003. Hollywood
and-
Rock.
Oh yeah.
And the stuff with, oh my God, the stuff with Hogan. Oh, Rock. Put Rock
Yep.
on this fucking list. No, put Rock.
Yeah. Because it's also a conversation of. Because I hear what you keep saying, Jay, but now I feel like this turned into a conversation.
Hollywood Rock.
This turns into a conversation of like, do you prefer the highs even though it's sporadic, or do you prefer the consistent flat line? That's what I think this is starting to turn into. And Rey Mysterio, I think Rey Mysterio in the 2000s had what, 2 kind of highs?
I mean, he's
But I don't think those
he had the
highs linked to
SmackDown.
what. Oh, go ahead.
He had the SmackDown 6. He had a good mid card run, like in 09 ish.
The stuff with Eddie No
Um,
Fun was really good.
He's had some good stuff with Cody, and he had
I was
the
about to say,
Eddie stuff. I feel like he could make the list.
But
I think him and Rock can make the
story
He
list.
had
like
Master versus Career with JBL, I thought was pretty good.
See, Nate,
Dom's
you brought
story
up the
was
Cody
good.
thing.
The thing with Ray though, it's like I feel with Ray, it's just there are times like it's like there's times in WWE when they felt like they wanted to use him, and then they just he was just kind of there, like he was just getting beat up by everybody. Because he was a smaller guy, so they were like, oh, we need somebody to help put sympathy for Rey Mysterio. He's the small guy. Let's put him in there with Khali. Let's put him in there with Kane. Let's put him in there with Mark Henry. Let's put him in there with whoever. I mean, this guy was getting thrown off roofs. He was getting his head squashed by Khali. He was having championships, but they weren't presenting him as a good champion, unfortunately. You know what I mean? So
And this isn't necessarily to say that he won't make the list.
Jericho feels good too.
We were just comparing him to The Rock. I think that's.
I'm putting
Yeah,
Cody
We're
over
gonna
Ray
have
too.
we're gonna have to cut some people out here. So
It sounds like I'm fighting against the tide, so I guess I'll
So
go ahead and put Rock up there just because I'm tired of talking about it, quite frankly. But I don't think that immediately disqualifies
it doesn't.
Rey Mysterio.
No.
It
Not
doesn't.
at all.
I mean,
It doesn't. So
No.
I feel like just to like make this, because we have 16 people on the bubble and there's only 8 spots left.
Right.
So one of the people I feel like on the bubble we can get rid of I have two names. I feel like we can get rid of Lita and we can get rid of Gunther. Only because Gunther's still fresh. I feel like we can get rid of those two names off the bubble.
Yes.
I'm okay.
I'm fine with giving. I love Gunther. I'm fine.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay.
I'm
with
cool with that.
So let me get rid of Gunther, and then let me get rid of Lita because Lita, we can get rid of her.
Okay, let me ask y'all this. Looking at
we're at 14 on the bubble.
Scroll up a little bit so we see all the bubbles.
Yeah, we're on. This is everybody on the bubble right now.
Let's talk about the last two, Kevin Owens and Sheamus. Are you putting Kevin Owens and Sheamus just at the bubble? Who would you put Kevin Owens and Sheamus over just on this bubble list?
See, I was about to say you could take out Drew McIntyre from me, and I put Sheamus over Drew McIntyre for sure.
Yeah, last 24. Yeah, I can understand getting rid of Drew.
I'm okay with getting rid of Drew if you guys are okay with that.
And honestly,
only because he's been severely underbooked the last 2 years. Like if he had been booked better the last 2 years, I'd be fighting for him a lot harder. But he lost a couple of years there because his booking has been so.
Yeah, and the whole mid card stuff too. Yeah.
And I love Kevin Owens, but I think Cody Rhodes should be over Kevin Owens. So if you want to cut Kevin Owens, I'm cool with. Like I love it, but I understand last 25 years. Yeah. Does he have enough?
I think Kevin Owens. I think Kevin Owens is kind of making a little bit more weight for me is like a fighting chance because he's a 2-time WrestleMania main eventer.
Fair.
I mean, so is Cody.
Yeah. Well, yes. Well, but Cody's not the names I'm thinking of to like. I think Cody's for sure.
Okay, well, okay, cool.
Let's go back to the question I had. Let's look at the last two. Because there's the last two on there. Sheamus and Kevin Owens. Just the people on the bubble. Who would you put Sheamus and Kevin Owens over on that bubble list?
I mean, I think
Trish.
I think it's easier.
I would put Sheamus over Trish for sure.
I put Sheamus over Trish as well.
Sheamus over Trish. Okay, so we'll start with Sheamus. I'll go in order. Are you putting Sheamus over The Miz? Last 25 years.
Not over The
Miz. Jade's no.
That's close, bro. They're like,
they have similar careers.
Yeah, can we say that? Can we say even for that? For that
Miz
name?
Has never won the Royal Rumble.
Or Miz has never won the Royal Rumble.
And he has a shitty ass WrestleMania main event.
But it is a main event.
Really
I mean,
it's a main event, but he's been hanging on that thing for
we talked about that last time I was on the pod, bro. Me and Nate was laughing.
Okay, so you said we're stuck at Miz. So Jade, are you a no though? Still a no?
I'm very slightly a no on The Miz. Yeah.
Okay, so you're putting Miz over Sheamus. Lynn, what about you?
Miz over Sheamus? Nah, I'm not gonna put Miz over Sheamus, bro. I'm not.
All right, so you're taking Sheamus. G?
Yeah.
It's weird because I feel like it's like they're almost like so even. Either they both make it or they both miss it.
Ooh,
like that's how I'm feeling right now.
I'm
like,
cool with that.
So
G.
even. Either they both make it or they both miss it.
Because I wanted to say even. Because
they're literally.
I feel like they both make it. I don't see.
They're so accomplished.
Like wherever we rank them, they're going to be right next to each other.
Facts.
And
at
so
the bottom.
I don't think like just based off of these names that are left because we have 14 names left. And there's only 8 spots to fill.
Well, see,
I don't see a world where one is 25.
This is where the difficult conversations are going to come because I take Sheamus and The Miz on this list. I'm going to say it again. On this list, I take Sheamus and The Miz over Bianca, Sasha, Bayley, Trish, Kurt, and Jeff. For the past 25 years, I take both of them over all those in total for the past 25 years. So that's where I'm at. I'd take The Miz slightly over Sheamus, but I'd take both of them over Belair, Banks, Bayley, Stratus, Angle, and then The Rock for that matter.
Lost me at The Rock.
Yeah, you lost me at The Rock. I was kind of with you before you said The Rock.
I figured I would. I'm not fighting on The Rock.
On, so I want to know, Jade, let you explain. What are you factoring into getting on this list?
I mean, number one, I feel like if we're not taking into account how much quantitatively, like you guys are focusing so much on quality that you're completely discounting quantity, it sounds like, in my opinion. And I feel like you can't title a list of the past 25 years and then completely discount quantity. Like, regardless of how good someone is in a minute space, collectively, over 25 years, Sheamus and The Miz have been more present, more active, more matches, more championships, more accomplishments than all of those people. So I don't think it's fair just to discount them offhand, especially with The Rock. But again, I'm giving up on The Rock. That sounds like I'm fighting an uphill battle. But Sheamus and The Miz have been staples of the WWE for over half of this 25-year period that we're discussing. And not only have they been present staples, they've been successful staples. Sheamus has put on some of the best in-ring quality we've seen in the past 25 years, over the past 4 years. The Miz has been consistently one of the best promos in the company for the better part of those 15 years. And for the last 10 years has also been putting on bangers in the ring when he's with the right opponent. Not to mention the stories that he's been able to tell. So I am much higher for the past 25 years on Sheamus and The Miz than it sounds like you guys are. So if it's either both in or both out, I'm obviously both in. But if you're asking me to pick one versus the other, I would sacrifice Sheamus to have Miz on the list. That's right.
Okay, so you brought up some good points there. Quality, and quantity and stuff like that. Nate, what is factoring you for people on this list? Are you balancing quality, quantity? What is factoring for you to people to be on this list?
Well, obviously, I think quantity is very important. Championship reigns, how long you've been at it. But I'm also looking at quality. That's why I look at Charlotte and I go, yeah, you got all those championships and you have the WrestleMania main event and you have all these accolades. But it's also just kind of like you never, like with Brock, he's got a lot and he's got some ass. Pause. But he's got like
no.
That's
big pause on that. But he's got an insane peak. And he also has he has two insane peaks. He has the peak in 2002, and he's got that peak in 2014 when he beat the streak and went on an insane monster run. Charlotte, she's got a lot of accomplishments. She has some great matches, stories, character work. Sasha, she's got like 5 or 6 title matches. She's got the WrestleMania main event. But again, that main roster run's pretty shaky. You could say the same about Bayley. Had a great 2020, 2021. Has been a staple of the women's division. A little shaky. Bianca, she's had a lot of accomplishments, but she's also, but in a short amount of time, but it's a lot of quality. Like it's a lot more than Sasha. It's a lot more than Bayley. It's a lot more than Charlotte.
Thanks.
The quality is better than 3 of the 4 horsewomen. So
yeah.
I'm factoring both, but I think quality is a little bit more important than the quantity. So yeah, that's my criteria.
So G, what about you? What are you? Quality, quantity?
I mean, yes, quality, but I think also another thing that I haven't really heard, and it might go hand in hand, but to me, it's like impact as well. And I mean impact, not just because you're popular, right? Because you can be popular and be trash. Like we've seen it happen. Like you can be popular and be trash. And I guess that's why I feel like the impact and quality might go hand in hand. Because if you're just popular, but like nobody cares about you past your entrance, or you're giving us trash, but like trash stories, trash matches, but you're just popular and people rock with you, kind of don't care. You know what I mean? Like you can be popular all you want, and so by virtue, people are gonna be interested in what you do. But if it's not good, or you just kind of giving us like transitional runs or here nigga damn runs, kind of don't care. So like when I'm looking at this list, like that, like nobody really on this list has that anymore. I think we've gotten rid of the people that have like more of it. But like I'm really just looking at this list and I'm just like, if I can name 25 people off the top of my brain easily that I would take over you, I don't think you should be here. You know what I mean? But it's really more quality than anything. I've been consistent with that. You have your anomalies, of course. Like I think Bianca is an anomaly of low quality. I mean, low quantity, but super high quality in them 4 or 5 years. Cody is another example of anomaly. But even then, Cody has a good mid-card run before he turned into Stardust.
Yeah.
So that, you know, oh my gosh, 6'7", but you know.
Well, impact plays an interesting factor though, because I feel like there's some people who have impact on here, but they may not have the quality. Like Rey Mysterio has a crazy impact, but that quality, I don't really think matches up with that impact. You could argue in the Four Horsewomen. All the Four Horsewomen impacted women's wrestling a lot, especially in WWE. But their quality, like Nate said, may not be on par with some of these other people. So, you brought up some good point. Lynn, what about you? Quality or quantity? How do you feel?
So for me, I think I'm looking at it. I like what Nate said. I like what everybody said. I like what Nate said about, just the quality in terms of the quantity. And by when I say that is, just because you have quantity, inside of that quantity is there quality, because you can be going for a long time, and just because you're going for a long time, that doesn't mean you have good matches in there or good stuff in there, good stories. So for me, when I'm looking at someone's quantity, I'm looking at how much quality they have inside that quantity, and then I'm looking at the people with low quantity. Do you have high quality in there? Because if you have high quality in there but low quantity, but it's always high, I have to respect that and applaud that. That's like Bianca Belair. So, for example, that's why I'm gonna fight and vote for her. Same thing with Cody. Like his peak is so high and so good, and then when you look at the back half, like G said with the mid card, he's someone you have to include. And I agree with G as well about impact. It's like, okay, you've been here for a long time, you're popular, but are you truly impactful? Like, not to poo-poo on Sheamus, because Sheamus has a lot of accolades. He's been there for a long time. He's given us a lot of good matches. But are you impactful compared to some of these other people? Does your name ring off more than some of these other people? I think Miz may have his name ring off more than some of these other people, but inside there, the quality might not be as good. So you have to weigh it those ways, just to use some names as an example.
Everybody brought up some good points. I like Jade's points because I agree with a lot of the quality stuff. That's why I felt a lot of the four women should have been on here, because we're talking consistency. What they did from 2015, consistently always being there, the matches and stuff, like they were always consistent, but the quality may not have always been great for everybody. So I'm not going to disagree with that. That's obviously a fact if you watch the product. And then certain people have impact over other people, may not have the quality, but the impact does play a factor. But we're going to have to cut some people out of this list, unfortunately. There's only 8 spots left, so we're going to have to start nitpicking and being nasty. So we have to start.
What I was going to suggest, because you're right, we do got to start cutting people. I feel like everybody should look at 3 names just for now, because, again, we got 8 spots to fill and there's 14 people up here. I feel like everybody should take 3 names that they know for sure in their heart of hearts they want to get rid of. Everybody, or we get to the part where everybody says, most of the names, whatever the case. Like, for example, if all 5 of us collectively decide Jeff Hardy's gone, boom, we ain't even got to talk about it. Let's just go. Right? We get to like the 4s and 3s, we can kind of get into a little more, but just so we can start making this list a little smaller, because like I said.
All right, so let's go in order. We got to start being nasty nitpicking. So we'll just go from Miz all the way to the bottom. So just for a vote, we'll start from Jane and we'll go up. Looking at everybody on this list, we got Miz, Bianca, Sasha, Bayley, Charlotte, Trish, Kurt Angle, Jeff Hardy, Cody Rhodes, Rey Mysterio.
We got 8 spots, right?
And Kevin Owens. We got 8 spots. So how are we voting for Miz? Is Miz a yes, he should be on here, or we got to get rid of him?
He's one of my 8, yes.
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 I'm cool with Miz being on here.
Miz, you made the cut. This is like some Survivor shit, bro.
Let's go Bianca Belair. Yes or no?
Sorry, no.
Yes.
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 She's a yes for me too.
All right. Well, that's a majority, so I'm outvoted. But if she goes on there, she goes on there.
Bianca Belair.
The EST.
So we got Bianca out of here. Now we're at 19. So we got 18, 19 fields.
Well, real quick, before, because I know the next one. I feel like the women, we should wait just a little bit.
Yeah, we should wait.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's wait.
I feel like right now, like realistically, Oh, snap. I don't know if I could. Realistically, the name that I feel like is on here that, I mean, we're going to talk about, but like,
We'll
does
get to
anybody
it.
think Cody Rhodes is going to be on this list?
Cody should be on here.
I vote for Cody.
should.
Yes, should be on here.
I'd add my vote for Cody. Yeah.
All right, cool. We can just knock that out. So now we got 5 spots left.
And I think we're gonna vote for Rock, G, except for Jade. I don't know. I think
Yeah,
Rock is something we should do right now.
I'm not on the Rock.
Yeah.
Whoa, what is going on with my freaking?
And honestly, I just need to say one more time for this list. I think The Rock is a waste of a pick. I do not think he belongs on this. I am so adamant about that, but if it's just that just so you know, that's going to be with my protest. I won't protest anybody else, but I'll protest The Rock being on this list. I'm not down for that.
I understand Jade's points of why he shouldn't be on here because he's been out in and out for WWE for many years. But I also understand people want to because that his quality, man.
Yeah.
It's high.
When it's good, it's like the best shit on TV, man. I mean, so I understand both sides.
I don't know why it's so good, but whatever.
No, it's fine. I can understand both sides. So we're gonna wait for the guy. So what about Kurt Angle? I ain't gonna lie. I mean, we're talking last 25 years, but that 6 years, bro. You think of the matches, the stories, that rookie year.
Out of the names that are left, I would probably be a yes on Angle.
Kurt Angle in that 6 year range, bro. Like we talk about Bianca, bro. Kurt Angle in that 6 year range, bro.
True.
That
Yeah, I'll
6
vote
year-
for Kurt. I'll vote for Kurt.
I think Kurt should be on here, bro.
Because I think Kurt was vital to the continuance of WWE when Stone Cold and The Rock left.
Bro, his rookie year was insane. He got the matches,
Right.
he got the stories. The main
So
event.
if we are indeed including Impact, I think WWE was in a lot better shape than it would have been otherwise once those two left because they still had Kurt.
I
So-
think Kurt should be on it, especially if we got somebody
Yeah.
like Bianca on here. Like Bianca's quality's been good the last 3 years, but Kurt Angle's in that 6 year range, bro, was crazy.
All right, so we
I'm
got.
fine with it.
I
we
vote
vote-
yes. I vote yes for Kurt Angle for me.
I vote yes for Kurt Angle as well.
I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
so much.
All right, so should we vote on The Rock? Can we just vote? Do the vote Rock and like let's just. It's yes.
Oh,
no.
so voting for The Rock. Okay. Well, we can cut out. Let's see. We could probably cut out Rey Mysterio then. I don't think Rey Mysterio is going to make it if we're looking at the rest of these names that are going to be on here that we have to look at because we still got to get to the women.
Man, damn, this is tough.
Yeah, thank God. Actually,
Sheamus
Jeff
can
Hardy
go-
can
I
go
think
first.
Sheamus
Jeff
can
Hardy
go
can
Yeah, I
go
was gonna
first.
say I'm not.
Yeah, we
not.
can
Jeff
cut
Hardy
Jeff.
can
Yeah,
go
we can
first.
cut Jeff Hardy. I'm cool with that.
Thank you.
Ooh, Jeff. Man.
Bro, you talk about
Love Jeff.
I'm not
Love
lying.
Jeff,
I'm taking
but,
Rey Mysterio over Jeff
If
Hardy.
we're cutting Sheamus, then we're
Oh,
cutting
that's crazy.
Hardy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's the only way I'll accept it. If we're cutting Sheamus,
Jeff Hardy from
we're cutting
2000
Hardy.
2009, bro, was better than Rey Mysterio majority of that time.
That's heat right there, boy.
And Rey Mysterio, we talking about peak. Had a peak like Jeff Hardy.
No.
I mean, you are right. You are right.
Yeah.
Impact wise too. Come on.
He never did have a peak like Jeff Hardy. You right.
Ooh, it's tight. It's tight now. I feel it. This is what
Yeah,
Survivor feels like.
it's easy for me now. If we getting rid of Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio, he's gone.
Falls. Yeah, you right, Nate. My
So
bad.
we getting rid of Rey Mysterio. I mean, I'm cool with Rey Mysterio.
For me, I'm talking about just for me. If Jeff Hardy's not on here, Rey Mysterio for sure not going.
I'm fine with cutting Ray. I am.
Yeah, I'm cool with cutting Ray as well.
I think Sheamus should be gone too, respectfully.
I mean, of course, because again, this is Sheamus disrespect the podcast. But I mean,
But
okay.
you okay? So
Not, but looking at the rest of these names, I'm not.
But
putting
see,
Sheamus
Malik,
over
I think
these
I
two.
know why. Because I think in your brain, you feel like there should be more than 2 women on this list.
Well, I'm
He
looking
definitely
at-
does. Yeah, and I kind of feel it.
I'm looking at the rest of these
I
names.
get it, but it's like,
We said, well, you got to erase Cody. We put Cody on here. You got to erase Cody.
yeah.
Oh, I
for sure,
already
for sure,
been
yeah,
added him
but,
to the. Already been added him to the.
We're looking at, we got 23, 25, 23, 24, and 25.
Why is there no name on 21?
Oh yeah, you just gotta
Because
move
I didn't
Bianca
type
up,
again.
yeah.
But yeah, I just gotta move.
Yeah, let's just
Bianca.
put the Rock in.
Yeah, Rock might have to be on here. I'm not gonna lie.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'd vote yes for Rock as well. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Yeah, the
That's
Rock's
fine.
quality in the last 25 years is pretty.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing.
I'm not feeling Kevin Owens. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
I know I brought him up, but looking at these names, I'm not feeling Kevin.
I think Sheamus should be in over Kevin, so I'm with you, Nate.
Absolutely.
Did we
I
put
don't
the
know
Miz
how
in
else
here?
feels. Yeah, he's on the list.
But who?
Okay, cool.
The Miz.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Miz
feel
up
like
there.
okay,
Miz-
then I
Miz-
feel like
Miz is right there.
then
Miz is
I
right
feel like Sheamus has to be here because, like I said, they're right.
Yeah,
next
let's
to
put Sheamus on there, man. Let's put Sheamus on there. I'm cool with that.
So we gotta,
I'm cool with Sheamus.
So Jade, well, you Jade already have the votes. Yeah.
Jay wants Sheamus.
We good.
I mean,
So Sheamus is on here.
So we got 2 names left.
We got 2 spots left.
Now, I don't want to add more controversy, but somebody did say it in the chat. Somebody did say it in the chat, and technically we didn't talk about him. So, and I'm gonna add 2 more names to this. Oh wait, let me make sure they weren't already on here. Oh no, they're already on here. The other 2 names are already on here, so we're good there.
Okay, cool.
So the only other name that was brought up in the chat, I don't remember who said it, but shout out to you. Eddie Guerrero is a name that we did not talk about.
I mentioned him earlier.
I mean, Eddie's influence is.
He had a good impact in 5 years, but realistically,
like,
they're 04 and 05 was like the real peaks of his career.
Yeah.
Everything else underneath that wasn't
cool.
bad.
I don't think it's enough. I don't think
we can't count his '90s run, which was like his WCW shit was hella impactful to like cruiserweights today and like people today. But like we're not talking about that, you know.
Yeah. So Eddie Guerrero is up there based on the entirety of his career. Mm-hmm. This list, I'm a no.
Yeah.
I'm just looking to make sure we didn't miss no names. I'm with you, Mo. I'm pretty sure we didn't miss any names. I'm just going through to make sure we didn't forget nobody.
No, yeah, we just got 2 spots left, so
yeah,
it's gonna be one of these women.
Yeah. And so if we're just looking at these 4, actually, Nate, I want to know what you think because I guarantee it's probably gonna be the same time. I want to know what you think, Nate. Because it's basically Trish and the previous GOAT of women, and then the last of the 4 horsewomen.
I'm taking the 4 horsewomen over Trish, like easily. Like I would. Yeah, we're having at least 2 horsewomen. I think we should cut out Trish. That's my vote.
Jade.
I'm not going to argue anymore because I got Sheamus and The Miz on the list. So if that's what Nate wants to do, I'm down.
Lynn?
I was always for voting Trish off. For me, I feel the 4 horsewomen matter more, like in the grand scheme of the story of wrestling. I understand Trish was first, but what the 4 horsewomen did changed wrestling forever. And like, I think their impact, I think their quality, I think everything is just.
And I can justify the pick for me, even though I brought up Trish. I can justify the pick for me just based on the fact that all 4 of them are at least 5 times the in-ring performer that Lita and Trish ever were. So
yeah.
I can justify the pick.
Malik?
Yeah, she's out of here.
I'm glad we all recognize. I'm glad.
He's like, get her out of here, bro.
I'm glad that we all recognize that Trish Stratus is the Wilt Chamberlain of the GOATs. I'm glad.
Nah, don't even do that. Wilt Chamberlain most skills.
Yeah,
give a Bill Russell. Give a Bill
I'm
Russell.
Just gonna hold on. Everybody's talking at once. I'm just gonna go ahead and base my vote. If we're looking at these, because these 3 individuals, it's Charlotte and Bayley for me.
Yeah, that'd probably be where my vote would be too.
Yeah.
And
I'm not mad at that.
It's just
I think Bayley's got a good babyface run, good heel run. She got good matches on top of that.
Yeah.
Charlotte, even though she was chasing championships most of the time and was the heel, she was always very consistent throughout the time. And she has some of the best women's matches we've ever seen too. So
yeah. And to be frank, Sasha was floundering as a character until Bayley turned heel and they joined forces on screen. So I think Sasha would be even lower on the list for me if Bayley hadn't come along and revived what was left of her WWE run. So yeah, I'm down.
I got my guy Cody, so I'm cool with just saying Bayley and Charlotte. I'm cool with that. You can see.
Yeah, and this is just again, if we're counting
everything,
AEW. Absolutely, she'd be on this list. We're not hating on Mercedes. We're just basing. I know there's a lot of hate online for Mercedes. That's not why she's off this list.
Yep,
or somebody tries to say something. It's just based off of her WWE run, which I think
they gonna hate us.
Barely.
All right, so unless you got something to say, G, you can add him to the list. Unless you got a dispute.
Y'all already been on how I felt about Sasha Banks. She the worst 4 horsewoman.
We still got to make a 10 now.
Oh, that man said the worst 4 horsewomen.
I mean, it's not hate. It's just facts.
But we have said that on this podcast. So.
Yeah, like it's just facts. She is the worst. She is the worst 4 horsewoman. She was presented the worst out of the 4. Like everybody at least had that when Charlotte first got here, her first little run as Divas into Women's. That was a great start. And then she just started becoming,
All right, so let's make a separate page, or like go to see if you can make it like a different. We gotta do the top 10 now.
Oh, we making top 10 and everybody else is gone.
No, we did. Now we're just gonna agree on who should be in the top 10. So this is
You can just move them
what we
around.
agreed on.
Yeah, we
Now we're gonna debate who should be in the top 10 in order. Might add you.
Okay, so the only order we're doing is the top 10. I got you.
Yeah, this top 10. The top 25 is just
Too much.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
I think we can all agree Cena's number 1.
Yep, I was just about to write that down.
Cena will be one for me personally.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what
I'm cool with Cena being 1.
Who would be your number 2 though?
Taker, HBK.
Either
Charlotte.
Taker and HBK in some order. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say Taker. I would say Taker or 2.
Mm-hmm. I'm fine with that.
You just write down.
Yeah, no, it looked smaller than usual, but it's fine. There we go.
We got John Cena. We got Undertaker.
And HBK.
HBK is a good
I
one.
feel like those are the 3. So I'm gonna
Those
go up
are
to the
good 3
top
locks.
and delete these. Delete.
No, keep it. That's the 25 list. That's the overall 25 list. Let's see. So top 2. Now we got to put this in order too. We got Roman. You got
I feel like, low key.
Edge, Randy.
I think I know who my next 2 are. Like, the next 3 really, because I think it's going to be a big debate.
Oh, Triple H should be in there.
But I think I was just about to say, I think the next 3, Triple H, Edge, and then I'm gonna let y'all have y'all pick.
Is it Roman?
I can't let Roman slip out of the top 5.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say, Jade. That's what I was gonna say, Jade. I was like, I'm gonna let y'all debate it. But I feel like for me, Triple H, Edge, and then I said I'm gonna let y'all have y'all debate on whether or not you want Roman there or Punk there. But I feel like that's 7 right there, and I don't think Roman's coming out of my top 5.
I didn't want Punk on the list. Full stop. So
Yeah, I would vote for Roman to be 5. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, we got 4. Who's number 4 then? Roman should be 4 or 5.
Oh, I'm cool with Roman being 4, honestly.
Triple H.
Of the last 25 years.
You guys know my answer, so do whatever you want.
I mean, Roman does have that peak, but Triple H lasts from 2000 till 2025.
True. I prefer Roman's peak though, because that reign of terror.
Hey, remember though, even though it technically wasn't as bad, Triple H's bad happened at the same time Big Dog did.
It did.
Yeah, when he got older, but Triple H is good though too. We're talking about that streak stuff, the stuff with Undertaker, Shawn Michaels.
Right, but
I'm fine with putting Triple H over Roman Reigns purely because of Big Dog. That shit happened the last.
Yeah, I
Triple
guess
H was bad in the Big Dog era too. He was part of that match. That match was ass. He was half of the.
Yeah, that's like a small part of Triple H's career. That's when he was. That's the twilight of his career.
But Roman 5 though, right?
I'm personally putting.
I don't want to put that. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Over the past 25 years, I put Seth over that nigga. I don't care. I'm counting 25. I don't care. That big dog
shit. Where you start
losing me now on that one.
Yeah,
that big dog shit, bro.
That's where you start losing.
That peak is too good for me, man.
Bro,
I don't care.
Said
no, we can. I don't care. Put Roman over Seth, but not top 5, bro. I can't put Roman top 5. I can't.
So then,
who you want to put 5? Give us somebody.
I'll show you the names.
Let me scroll up. Let me see.
Yeah, I'll show you the names.
Yeah, pitch somebody to us, bro.
Edge. What the fuck? Edge.
I don't. I don't hate it.
Punk? What the fuck?
I don't think.
Why is Punk still not on this list?
I don't. Okay, so here's the thing with.
Wait, Punk's right there. He's 14.
Here's the.
No, I mean like on the top 10.
Here's the thing. Well, I thought we were going to order, but here's the thing with Edge.
No, we are.
Here's the thing with Edge and Punk, because I get why you're saying it. They really didn't have a lot of bad when they left, and when they came back, they was giving us elite stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm with you, and I don't hate it, Nate. I really, really don't. But even with all that elite stuff they was giving us, that tribal chief. I'm sorry, but in that, bro, like
I gotta do this.
I really hate doing this. I really hate doing this. But for me, Nate, just me personally, I'm not gonna speak for nobody else. For me personally, that shit brought people back during COVID with Shayna Baszler. No.
Top 10, bro. Is this what we doing?
He gotta be top 10.
25
Nate.
years,
I feel
bro?
you.
Oh,
I feel
wait,
you.
He can be top 10.
Yeah, he gotta
I mean,
be
top
top
5.
10. Yeah,
I
top
misspoke.
10.
Top 5.
I mean,
Top 5? No.
I mean,
Pitch me Edge, Nate, because I can get down with Edge. Pitch me
Edge. I can get down with Edge.
Pitch
And
me.
you
CM
can put
Punk was
Roman.
getting-
You can put Roman wherever you want. You can put him at 6.
CM
I don't
Punk was
care.
letting Kevin Nash get the best of him, costing him WWE
That's
championships.
fine.
I mean,
We can take him out. We can take him out. I'm down with Edge.
Malik,
I don't
who
know
you
about
want
you.
at
I'm down
5,
with Edge.
Malik? We haven't heard from you. Who you want at 5?
I'm cool if Roman Reigns not at 5. That's just my preference.
I'm cool with. I mean, Edge is not a bad choice. Edge got a lot of good consistency during that time, but this goes back to again the quality and quantity stuff. Like that nigga's peak, bro. Is I don't care about that
It's
big
the
dog.
best.
Shit. That nigga's peak.
I'm saying
We're gonna look back at that.
We
at
will
that-
never see a peak like that
No,
again.
no, we're gonna look back at the Bloodline peak as one of the greatest peaks in the history of wrestling. I'm okay.
I can't put
slightly
Roman over in the 6 though, bro. Not over the people
Yeah,
that we.
no,
named.
Roman's
6
got to
is
go
fine.
now.
I'm fine with 6, and we can stop talking about Roman. I'm fine.
Jay, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I'm with Malik. Roman, I feel weird about him putting lower than 5, but if we
I kind of do too.
if we need to make a decision, I'm okay with 6, but he can't go any
No,
lower.
no, we didn't agree on CM
Oh,
Punk.
my fault, my fault, my
Wait,
fault,
yeah,
my
wait.
fault. I was
we
thinking in my
didn't
brain.
agree.
I'm sorry. I was
We
thinking in my
didn't.
brain.
We
I'm
didn't
sorry.
agree.
We still
No,
got.
no,
We
no,
still got.
Yeah.
My
Last
bad.
25 years, we still
Nah.
got to put Becky Lynch on here somewhere.
My bad.
And wait, we
Oh, shit,
still
yeah.
got to vote
I
on
was
5
thinking
because,
in
like
my
Jade
brain.
said, he doesn't feel comfortable with Roman. I don't either. Malik said he didn't. So, like, what are we doing?
I'm okay
Alright,
with
let's
Edge.
take a
I'm
vote.
okay with Edge being at 5. Like, Edge at 5 isn't. I'm not gonna
not
argue
the crazy
against
thing in the
that.
world.
If Edge is at 5, 'cause Edge got good matches, good stories, and everything. But
Let's just go down the list.
Yeah, let's
of
vote.
Who you want
Yeah,
at
let's
5.
just vote.
Yeah,
Who we
let's
want at
just
5?
let's just
between
take
Edge
it.
and Roman for me, it's one of the two.
All right, well, let's vote. Roman at 5. Malik, start us off. Yes, yeah or nay?
Man, Edge came back and gave us some good shit too.
Edge also didn't do the job for Finn Balor, that bastard.
He didn't.
Royal Rumble,
Money in the
Bank.
Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank.
Money in the Banks.
Had a good mid card run, great tag team run.
I'll put Edge at 5. I'm cool with that.
Edge at 5. Okay.
One of the best heels of that era too. Yeah.
Show me the picture of the dog food again, bro. Damn, bro.
The way I gotta look at Romans is because there's really only 2 bad years of the big dogs. That's 2018, 2019, and those years of Roman's booking were not good. But then all the stuff that he gave us afterwards, it's hard to weigh because the bad was like some of the worst shit you could ever do, but that good is like generational.
Some of the best, yeah. Fuck it, I'm gonna vote for Edge at 5. Yeah, cool. Fuck it, I'm gonna
Yeah,
vote
no,
for
we
Edge.
might as well just put him there.
Yeah, let's just do it. Fuck it.
Yeah, we might as well
That's
just put him
fine.
there because that's about to be
That's
4.
fine.
So
Yeah, that's fine.
Edge and then Roman, we have
Kofi
6.
Kingston
and I
at 7?
would
No.
say
Well, we got 7, 8, 9. Some names that I feel like should be on here for sure. I think Becky Lynch got to be in there and mix somewhere. Randy too, man. Last 25 years, he put on some good shit. I mean, he was there a little bit too, but Randy's
Where we putting Brock?
Jericho.
Jericho's another good one too. Seth is a good one.
I'm not gonna lie.
So
We have
my
2 women in the
opinion.
top 10.
How many we got left?
No. As much as I think that would be great, no.
What
There's
do you say?
one
I was just on.
What is it?
There's only.
I
there's
said
only
2
one
women
woman.
in the top 10.
There's
I was
only
just
one
wondering.
woman going on
I'm
there.
not Bianca, but I'm not gonna fight for it. I just want to know.
No, I can't.
I feel you though, Nate. I feel you though, but no.
I feel okay. So 2 people I think for sure should be on here. I think Becky should be on here somewhere.
Seth should be on here too.
Seth is a good one. I think Randy should be on here too. CM Punk is a good one too.
Because we only have 4 spots left.
Yeah, we got 4
I
spots
think
left.
Randy, Seth, and Becky should be in the mix somewhere. They got to be in there in the mix
For
somewhere.
sure. We got 4 spots left, right?
Are we talking
Yeah,
about top
4.
10?
Yeah,
top 10,
this
top
is
10.
the top 10s.
Oh yeah, I guess I can't argue that.
Randy,
Now, I don't know where I want to place them in order, but I feel like Randy, Seth, and Becky. I mean,
I know who I'd probably put at 10.
I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, G. I would put Seth over Randy.
I was about to say,
I
I
know
was
who's
about to
going
say-
to 10, and it's
Seth-
Randy.
Seth should be 7, in my opinion.
So here's the hot tight part of it all. I think Becky goes to 7.
Okay. Becky 7
think
and
Becky
then
goes
and then
to 7.
Seth.
Oh, over Seth?
Yeah, over Seth. I think Becky.
Oh,
goes
I don't
Seth.
know,
I
man.
don't
Becky
know.
wasn't part of the
Becky,
Shield.
yeah, Becky's.
She wasn't
She's
part of
right.
the Shield,
She
dog.
wasn't the Shield. I am giving her the points, the extra brownie points, for being the only woman who can claim I was the face of WWE. That's the brownie points I'm giving her.
I mean, Seth
And
never
Seth
was.
has never been the face. Period.
Damn, that's.
I feel like
Seth has never been the face,
I feel like
period.
match-wise too. Becky can match Seth with a lot of matches, bro. Like,
I think Seth has more. I think Seth just has more good. A lot. Like I think his good outweighs Becky's. Even though he never was the guy, and every time he's the guy, he fumbles and gets injured or he gets hurt.
Mhm.
I can't. I don't think I would ever put Becky over Seth. I just don't think in any world on any list.
I mean, I feel what you're saying because obviously when Becky first came up to the main roster, she was kind of doing nothing.
mm.
But
yeah, she was for a minute. She was.
yeah, so like I can feel you.
But I feel
It's
like ever
just
since 2018 until now, all she's done is just give.
So it seems like we have two Beckys at 7 with G and Malik, and two Seths at 7 with me and Nate.
And we talk about elevation. We talk about elevation. Becky got that. Like
Jade,
the
how do you feel?
elevation
Seth's done some elevating too.
Yeah, he has.
I know. I'm not saying he hasn't, but Becky did made people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maxine only
Bianca,
gets cheered in a match with
Maxine,
Becky. Maxine only gets cheered in a match with Becky.
Jade, how do you feel?
Yeah.
What do you wanna say?
Made Lyra relevant.
Lyra.
Made Tiffany her best match to date.
Damn.
Made Bianca her best match.
I ain't gonna lie to add on to that, bro. In the last 2 weeks, she making Maxine look like a star right now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
Maxine ain't
That's
Dupree.
not bad.
Come on,
Maxine
Dupree.
Dupree
It's
might
not
be a
bad.
mid-card
That's
player,
true.
bro. Might be a mid-card player after this. Like,
I
Seth
was
has been
already.
great, don't get me wrong.
So even before that argument, I was already leaning Becky, just
Seven?
because. Yeah, well, and again, just like G said, I mean, I feel like their careers because you have to balance when you're having that discussion. You can't compare apples to apples because the women's division is just so much harder than the men's division to get over, to have good matches.
True.
Because the talent level isn't as high. It's completely imbalanced. The booking is never as good.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So Becky had all this success, and I feel like she faced a lot more adversity in doing it. Whereas Seth, obviously, as soon as the Shield broke up, it was like, "Hey, Seth, here's your silver spoon, right?
Yeah, giving
Here's a
everything.
silver spoon on a gold platter." Like, so I feel like just because of what Becky had to go through to get to that height, and the fact that not only the face of WWE, Becky reached heights that were similar to. I've mentioned this before. In 2014, I was in a rock band traveling and doing shows, and everywhere we went, Daniel Bryan's yes, yes, yes. Becky was on TV shows. She was on the news. She was doing movies. She was doing everything. You couldn't turn on the television or access Twitter without seeing Becky Lynch's face. So, yeah, my vote was already for Becky. So just because of that.
And just one last thing, just to add on to it, and it's gonna be a little nasty. But remember when Roman said a while ago, like the stuff he's doing is so great, that's why John Cena's coming back, and that's why all these stars keep trying to come back and stuff because they want to get in on that. AJ Lee came back for who?
True.
AJ Lee came back for who? And that's not even the world title. And it's not even the world titles. Can't say that for Rhea. Can't say that for Bianca. Can't even say. Man, I'm just saying. AJ Lee came back for one person. That's the GOAT.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
true.
I think we've made our decision. It sounds like.
Yeah, put Becky at 7. Let's do it.
This was the closest vote we had, though, honestly.
Seth at 8. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with Seth at 8.
Yeah, I'm cool with that, too.
At 9, is that Randy, or are we doing someone else? And putting Randy at 10.
Kofi. No, I'm playing.
Oh, what in the world?
Randy should be 9 for me.
Randy should be 9.
You think
Okay.
you see me
I'm
nine?
fine with that.
Can we still count on Legend Killer stuff? Viper
Yeah,
stuff?
true.
Like,
True.
Randy- Yeah.
Okay, so my question to y'all, because we talk about all the time, them 2010s, other than like 2 separate moments, Randy was really doing nothing. There's 2 names on here that need to be talked about.
Mhm.
Punk and Brock are the 2 names that need to be talked about with Randy. Punk and Brock. And we have Jericho, technically, but I think he would.
I was gonna say Jericho is
Okay, all right. Look,
Jericho is the
I feel you with the Brock shit. I
I'm cool with Randy not being 10.
I low key want to put Jericho and Punk in on the lowest of lows. On the lowest of lows, bro.
I think for me, it would go Randy and Punk. Those would be my two. Because Randy, yes, he was dabbling around, but his highs were still really good too, bro. It's better than a lot of people on here.
He was the youngest world champion for a while.
That Legend Killer shit was great. The Evolution stuff was great. The Viper stuff was still good, you know, and the stuff in, like, he had like good. There was years you could point out where he wasn't doing much, but it's still Randy Orton at the end of the day. He's still been one of the very most consistent superstars in the last 25 years. He got the matches, some of the best stories in the last 25 years too, some of the best character work. I think Randy definitely got to be on here.
I'm not mad at the Randy thing. I really feel Jericho, bro. Jericho has a lot of great stories and did a lot of good shit in the 2000s. And even in the 2010s, he always made sure he reinvented himself even before he went to AEW. We got the list, the shit with Kevin Owens that he should have main evented. We got the Intercontinental shit, the shit with HBK. We got, we got the shit where he was doing the Anton Chigurh, like, killer man with the suit, like.
I feel like Punk would be one of the one for me too, because I thought he was always consistently good in the 2000s. You know, ECW stuff was good when he was there. KO to the main roster, the Jeff Hardy storyline, one of the best of that era. I feel 2 Money in the Bank cash-ins. His heel work is great. Obviously, the Summer of Punk, the pipe bomb shit. His run in 2012, the shit he did in 2013 with his matches, even though he was like mentally out of WWE mentally, but still putting on like some of the best matches of the year. The comeback too. I would say Punk would have to be on the story.
If we're talking about those three, I would order them Orton number 1, Jericho number 2, Punk number 6.
You know what's crazy? I was literally just about to ask you, Jade, I know who you're not voting for, so who's your 9 and 10? Because I knew who you were not voting for.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with Orton and then Jericho in that order.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at Jericho being on here. There's no way I can not vote Randy Orton on here, bro. I won't do it.
Yeah, I go Orton 9.
I guess I'm a little different then, because like depending on who we order, I would not be tripping if Randy Orton was like 11. I would not be tripping at all.
I can do Randy and Punk. I'm fine with that.
I'm cool. Yeah, I'll probably do Randy. And Punk
Jericho's
too.
not a bad mind. So are we all excluding Brock? Like Brock shouldn't be in here?
Yeah, I just brought him up, but nobody mentioned him, so I'm cool with him.
I don't really want to vote. Like Brock makes the list, but I don't want to vote for him for top 10 because of that shit. That's just me personally.
Yeah, I feel like it has to be discounted somewhat also that during his most successful runs, ironically, he was on TV the least. So I feel like we need to take that into consideration.
Yeah, okay. I just want to ask.
Yeah.
So
now I guess we're just looking at the order now.
So
Randy a lock on here for everybody? He's a lock for me.
Yeah. Randy's a lock.
Randy,
Yeah, I'll vote for Randy.
So I guess at that point, are we putting him at 9 or 10?
Randy's at 9.
yeah.
I'll vote for Randy at 9.
All right, cool.
Now it's between Punk
And then
Jericho.
if it's between Punk and Jericho, obviously I'm voting Jericho.
Yeah, and I'll vote Jericho as well.
I'm voting Punk.
I'm going Punk.
So Nate looks
Yeah,
like
I'm
you the
going Punk,
tiebreaker,
too.
brother. Oh, there we go.
Okay,
No
so
suspense in
Punk's
that
at
at all.
10. Nice. Hell yeah.
No suspense in that at all. I thought we was gonna get a little drum roll.
No, that was easy.
Nah, he said nah.
I already had my pick. I mean, those are the two that I said before. So
All right.
Hell yeah, that's not bad. And I feel like either Brock or Jericho would be at 11 and then 12, and then we'd continue onward, however that would be. Hell yeah.
I like this little list. We
Yeah, this
didn't
isn't
really
bad.
get in a fight. Because I remember one list we made, we argued for like 45 minutes. We had one argument, we finished that up, and then we got to the next one and had it was the day, y'all remember? Nate, it was the day Malik was pissed.
bro,
He was, I don't even remember. It was you. I think Axe was still doing the show.
yeah,
But
this is
Malik
this was during the
pissed.
PC days.
No. It was after that. Because I remember I was in this apartment, and I ended up seeing this apartment in a minute. But you were pissed. You couldn't deal with the fact that we was leaving somebody off the list.
Bro, they was trying to leave Roman off and Seth. I'm like, why are they not in here, bro? What are we talking about? I care
Oh
about this
yeah,
act
and
quality,
then
bro. They in here.
And I think didn't they mention Bobby Lashley? Because I think we were doing like everybody. And they mentioned Bobby Lashley. Yeah, you were sick.
Bobby Lashley had great stuff
shit.
because we were talking all of wrestling, so he did a lot of good stuff in TNA. But I'm like,
Right.
Bobby Lashley over.
I
Yeah, 'cause
remember
we had
that.
like
I was
Okada, we had
moving.
Adam Cole, we had Kenny, we had all them. And I remember, y'all, for those of you who barely got to know Name, Oh my gosh, that's a dot. Whoever, for those of you who barely got to know Name or whatever, if y'all see Malik, y'all know this man is this man is real chill. This man, he'll get into it, but he don't never really argue with that. He just be laughing. This day, brother, man, I was scared of getting it. I was like, oh, this nigga heated. This nigga is pissed. He didn't want to do nothing else. We finished the argument. He looked up. He's like,
I remember that argument because right now we're doing the last 25 years. That video was the last 10 years. And Nate and I were presenting the point that if we're doing the last 10 years, you have to include the big dog stuff. And yeah, Malik was not having it. He was not having it.
Wait, y'all didn't want to put Roman on the list for the last 10 years?
We ended up putting him on the list.
We ended up putting him, but this was like, I don't know, this was a year or two ago, but it was all of wrestling too, though. So it was
all of wrestling.
Other promotions and shit. And I think Lewis was throwing off names that should be unanimous, and then like people started debating, and I'm like, bro, what?
And Malik was mad. I don't think he was mad that we said Roman and Seth were on there, but then when he heard TNA Bobby Lashley, you could just see his whole mood changed. We finished the argument. We're ready to move on. This nigga Malik goes, yeah, I don't give a fuck. There's no way we're telling me you're not putting Seth and Roman on here.
That nigga was pissed.
Over TNA Bobby Lashley's hilarious.
Yeah, TNA Bobby Lashley. Yeah, that was the one. That was crazy.
So go ahead and for everybody, because we're gonna clip this and stuff. Read off who we came up with in no particular order. The last 25 years of the best WWE superstars.
Well, the top 10 are in order.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead and read off the list of the last 25 years of the best WWE superstars from 2000 to now 2025, men and women of the last 25 years that we came up with and we agreed on. No order. Order for the 25.
So for No Name Wrestling's top 25 list, no order, we have John Cena, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, AJ Styles, Roman Reigns, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, Chris Jericho, Edge, number 10, Randy Orton, Kane, Batista, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Kofi Kingston, Brock Lesnar, The Miz, Cody Rhodes, Kurt Angle, who's number 20, Bianca Belair, The Rock, Sheamus, Bayley, and rounding out our list at 25, Charlotte Flair.
Now you could read the top 10 that we had in order.
And so we put No Name Wrestling put the top 10 in order, and the top 10 will be John Cena at 1, Undertaker at 2, Shawn Michaels at 3, Triple H at 4, Edge at 5, Roman Reigns at 6, Becky Lynch at 7, Seth Rollins at 8, Randy Orton at 9, and rounding out the top 10 list, the best in the world, CM Punk at 10.
So what is are there any changes you would make to that 25? Or just like any switches out to people put in there?
I'm gonna say everybody's.
I'm not even gonna say it.
There's a couple I'd make for sure.
There's a couple people I'm changing, but they're gonna come from me. In the
I just feel like we're again, even if you don't realize it, I just feel like we're giving The Rock a lot of credit for what he did prior to 2000 when you're judging what he did after 2000, because regardless of how quality everything was, he just wasn't around. He just wasn't around long enough. He wasn't a part of WWE enough to be considered part of this list. I have him top 15 all time. If we stretch this list back to 1997, he'd be top 5 with a bullet. I don't think he belongs on this list. I'm just happy that for once, Sheamus got a happy ending on this podcast, because usually he doesn't. Just throwing that out.
Sheamus is cool.
You made that face because he said happy ending. Pause.
Sheamus is
I didn't want to say it,
player. Sheamus is a B+ player. Sometimes he gets an A, sometimes he gets a C+. But overall, on average, he is a B+ player. Shout out Sheamus, man.
Hell yeah.
If it was up to me, I mean,
I'm not even going to argue because I didn't think he'd end up on the list, and he did. So I'm gonna make my peace with that. And I'm not going to say anything.
Right. A lot of people are saying they can't put Becky over Seth or Becky's overrated. I really don't think y'all really understand the magnitude of a woman, no less a woman in 2018 being the face of the company. When, mind you, let's just remember something. This was peak pushing Big Dog when Vince McMahon pretty much decided no matter what, he is the guy. This is peak pushing, big dog. Obviously, Cena ain't really there no more. He's kind of fading away, right? WWE just creatively wise was bad. Bobby Lashley was feuding with fake sisters, Max Caster and things, right? Pointed at right. But even with all that, if you look at all across the years of WWE's history, no matter how good or how bad, a woman has never even come close to reaching the heights that Becky did. A woman has never even come close to being like on a Seth Rollins level. A woman ain't even come close to being on a Randy Orton level when we just look at how they're viewed in the company. Like if we really sit back and think about it, all the women the Bellas probably got the closest, but let's be real. I've already explained how they got there. And then they got famous for stuff outside of WWE that they could have done without it. Popularity-wise, impact-wise, and mind you, Becky was doing this popularity stuff with the quality. Now, yes, did Vince McMahon, and did he overcomplicate that story? Absolutely. Becky was still making it intriguing. She was not the reason that story was trash. She was not the reason Asuka got sacrificed for no reason.
That's true.
Like, Becky was still making it interesting. And all she had to do, ironically enough, was smack Charlotte in the face. And then she put Ronda Rousey. Mind you, Ronda Rousey was in this company.
Facts.
They cared about when they brought Ronda Rousey in. That was the first time in over a decade they actually cared about stories in the women's division. If y'all remember, they were actually telling women's stories that went over the title.
And Ronda's popularity was high, bro. It was huge as shit.
Yeah.
So the fact that she did all that in that time period, like its degree of difficulty.
Facts.
That is super hard to do, and she did it. And she ain't gone back since. She's still one of the faces of the company. Like, real talk, if we look at faces of the company, you still got Roman there. You got Cody. CM Punk is back now, so you can put him there. After them three, and John Cena's on the way out. After them three, you can put Becky there.
And she over her husband.
You still got Randy there too. Randy's a legend, but you can put Becky there if you wanted to.
You could.
Like that's crazy hard to do.
Rhea got to be in there too.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's gotta be, bro.
Rhea's Becky Lynch without seasoning.
Damn.
Hey, Rhea Ripley's just Raising Cane's, bro.
Damn. And I don't fuck with Raising Cane's.
That's crazy.
Raising Cane's is wild. Rhea just has the popularity. She got a little impact too. A lot of people do.
And that ain't even her fault, bro. It's that
It's not.
fault.
All she needs is the good title reign, bro. She got everything.
I don't get it.
That's it.
I don't know what's so hard, bro. I just.
And can we get her a new finisher? Because I don't like the Riptide. To keep calling spade a spade.
I don't like the Riptide. You know what? She never gonna get a new one because of that pin. So they never gonna change that.
Yeah. No, the Riptide is cool. She got everything. She just don't got the stories to match with the quality that they
racing Ripley is crazy.
It's just, so hopefully they can figure it out because if they were able to book her right with stories, I mean, she'd move up so far on the list. She already got everything else.
She could have passed Bianca if she had a good title run.
Bro, when is Bianca coming back? Like, holy shit.
Keep her away till the Rumble.
Bro.
If I'm them, I'm keeping her away till the Rumble. And don't announce it.
Save us.
Don't announce it. Just let her be number 30. Like, don't announce it. Or 29, something. But I can't stand when they announce surprises. It's
they could. Hey, you're right, because I think Jade might beat Tiffany with the heel and then have Bianca versus Jade.
Bro, no way. There's no way Jade's gonna lose this match again, bro. I don't.
Yeah, she can't lose this match. Because what do I say all the time, Nate? What do I say all the time? Stop turning people heel and then just have them lose right away. Because now we care less. Now we care less. I will never. It's so random, but I will never forget the amount of pissed off I was. They finally brought Sonya into that little group with Shayna and me and Nick came on the show. We were like, hold on.
Oh yeah.
Sonya might be the missing piece. They kind of look, and then they lost their first 6-man tag. Why do we care now?
Facts.
Clearly this was for nothing.
Yeah, I can see Jade versus Bianca at Mania. Like it's looking
that's
like
what it should be. That's what it should be. I mean, I feel like that's been the plan all along.
True.
I feel like that's been the plan all along, personally.
I was thinking it was either that or Bianca versus Rhea, but like Bianca versus Rhea may be too early for that, so I can see you.
They teased that story in 2021 or 2020. No,
They teased
29.
it
when
recently.
No, I think it was right
2022.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Actually, they had
2022.
the match. They're supposed to have a
No,
match.
When did Rhea like have to? Yeah, that when she
They
had to
both
have a
held
match,
the
but Rhea
belts
got
up and they
pulled.
both looked at each other. I remember.
No,
that
not
shit.
that
Oh,
one.
okay.
It was when Rhea just
It was
joined.
Money in the
Judgment
Bank
Day.
2022.
Yeah. Rhea just joined Judgment Day, and they were supposed to have a match when Bianca was champion, but she got pulled because she had like some condition or whatever, and they never went back to it. Like that was supposed to happen years ago. So until they get on the same brand again, which is probably going to be after this Jade feud, because I have no doubt in my mind Bianca's winning that title again. I have no doubt in my mind. Then they'll probably win it back because then Rhea's going to go to SmackDown after not winning the World Heavyweight Championship for over a year.
And then you get Bianca.
Because Stephanie, they're strapping that rocket to Stephanie crazy.
As
Stephanie
they should, bro.
Because it's Stephanie. This kind of get a little early because I'm gonna make a prediction about this, but I wholeheartedly believe if we don't do AJ and Becky at Mania, it's Stephanie and Becky. If we don't do AJ and Becky at Mania, it's Stephanie and Becky.
That's really gonna make Stephanie.
That's gonna be
I think they might still
Becky,
do
just add that to the
AJ.
list of people Becky Lynch has made.
Y'all think Cody losing this weekend? That's something else I want to ask y'all.
He should, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think they should.
What the fuck is this weekend?
Saturday night main event.
I thought that was on the
not
13th.
today. It's next week.
No, next week. This upcoming weekend. My bad.
I think honestly, I think they should, bro. Like number one.
Wait. How many Saturday night main events do they fucking have? I thought they had
It's
one.
after Halloween. It's in November. November 1st.
This one, and then John Cena's last one is December something.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, they have
do that too
So
much, bro.
there's one, this one, and then the
But
John
this
Cena's-
is gonna be the biggest one they've had because you're obviously gonna have a new world champion.
Yeah, you have a new women's world champion too. Shit.
Drew, that too, and then Drew and Cody's gonna be interesting. I personally think they should give it to Drew McIntyre. I think number one, SmackDown has been so bad, bro. They need kind of a little reset. Number two, I'm tired of seeing Drew get put in these positions and having to put other people over and lose time and time again. He's been doing that shit for 4 years, bro.
True.
Nobody's saying he has to be a long champion. He don't even got to be champion until Mania. We already know Cody Rhodes is going to main event WrestleMania next year against somebody. He's got a spot. Don't know who it's against yet, but he's going to be there. Cody can chase the title or he can win it back before Mania, whatever. Like, it's cool. Like, if you have Drew's already beaten Cody too, so he's already proven that he's one of the very few people to beat Cody. I feel like it's a restart of something. And if you have the idea of Randy maybe accidentally costing Cody, I mean, that could be an interesting factor for the Cody heel turn or something. Like, there's a lot of things you can play off that.
Or for Randy heel turn for Cody versus Randy.
I think they got to turn Cody heel over Randy at this point. I don't think people are going to hate Randy Orton anymore. Not at this stage.
True.
At this stage, I feel like Randy Orton's so bulletproof. And after the back surgery come back, I just like he's a much better heel, but I don't think people are going to look at him like that anymore. Like anything he does is going to be cool. You know
Even if
what I
he
mean?
punt kicks Jacob and everybody,
especially if he does the nostalgia stuff, like like it's gonna be too cool for people. You know what I mean? So
that's fair.
And over Cody too. Like Cody's great, but it's gonna be nostalgia, just like it was when against Cena. The nostalgia is gonna take over. You feel me? Like,
even though I don't believe him anymore, he unfortunately has ruined anything that comes with his injury. In the world where Seth Rollins actually doesn't make it to Mania, we're getting Cody Punk. We're getting Cody Punk. Like, if Seth Rollins is not an option anymore, if Seth Rollins is not on the table and it's not an option, the only other thing CM Punk can do at Mania to main event on night 2 is Cody Rhodes.
Do you bring Cody to Raw?
All CM Punk has to do is win the Rumble. That's all he has to do.
So I think he's winning the world title though.
I think
you really think they're gonna put that title on Jey Uso again?
Yeah, he beating Jey Uso on Saturday, bro.
I don't think they will, but I have videos coming that will like kind of, hey, this might happen. Because I'll spoil it a little bit.
I think I know where G's going because I've seen some people say that they think Jay will win it, so Roman can they think like it's gonna play into the Roman factor where like Roman and Jay are like.
I'm not going that route.
Or maybe for LA Knight. It could be for LA Knight.
I'm not going that route. You know what I think might happen for real? So I don't think Jey Uso should or will win. I don't think Jey Uso should or will win. But in the event they decide to give it to him because they want to give CM Punk to Cody, right? And have him beat Cody or whatever, and that could start a Cody heel turn, whatever the case. You know what I think they might do? Because the last thing we saw on Raw was Jimmy Uso really upset that Jey Uso cost him. They're either going to go one of two routes. One, which is the route I hope they don't go, is Jimmy calls Jey Uso or whatever the case, and now they have a feud. We've already seen that. We don't need to see that again. That match was horrible. We don't need to have that feud. But you know what I think might happen for real? Jimmy Uso would talk about Jey Uso trying not to be Roman so bad. Jimmy Uso is going to be Jey Uso's right-hand man. Jimmy Uso is going to be his right-hand man.
See, this is the thing, though.
Jimmy Uso is going to be his right-hand man.
This is the thing. Whoever, hypothetically, right, takes the tribal chief, if we're talking hypotheticals, whoever takes the Ulafala tribal chief spot, you got to be able to, you got to at least make me believe you can fit that role. That is not Jey Uso whatsoever.
I feel you, but
they would have content for months.
Right. But the only reason why I'm like maybe is because Triple H loves a heel. I don't think that's changed in him. He books heels way better than he books baby faces, except for Cody Rhodes. That's the only baby face I feel like he consistently gets right. Everybody else, like I think even though Drew lost a lot and Kevin lost a lot, he can book a heel. CM Punk winning is pretty obvious, I feel like, to most people. And if he wants a real spur of a Saturday Night Main Event, that's what I think. Now, because if CM Punk wins the world title, the only reason why this came in my brain is because if CM Punk wins the world title, and let's say you want him to hold that all the way to Mania, that means, in my opinion, even though I love Randy, and I've been waiting for that feud, if they don't turn him heel, I don't want to see it. It's just my personal opinion. But what I also think they're going to do, they might run Cody Roman 3.
See, I think it's the opposite. I think they do Punk and Roman
for the world title.
I mean, I don't see why not, because Cody and Randy's already an easy story to dive into.
I guess I just don't believe. I don't see Roman
and
going after the
title story too. So
right, and I get that aspect. Here's the aspect that never makes me believe Roman is going after that world title is because he literally called it a secondary title. Why would you go after the secondary title? He himself has said, "I beat everybody."
If he's holding it, though, is it really secondary? If he's holding it,
that's a route they could go, but I just think he's just gonna be like, "I want my title back." I think that if that's the title I made relevant, you're holding that title because I made it relevant.
I feel like
I don't know. I just can't see
when Six being hurt does throw some curves in there, because if he's not going to be able to do Mania, we don't know how long he's going to be out. It throws some curves in there, so it's like, who do you want in that spot? We're assuming Cody and Roman are going to have a spot there, right? Because that's what we've kind of been used to the last couple of years.
Right.
So Punk, I would think, have a spot in there, but I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, who said they might not give a? What do they want to give, like a LeBron breaker or Rumble win, the Rumble win, and have him go after the world title at Mania? Not saying he'll be in the main event, but I wouldn't put that past him now at this point, especially after what they've been doing.
Now
y'all
go ahead, Nate.
Y'all missing the key factor in all this, bro.
You better.
Where's the Royal Rumble at?
Bro, it's not
son of a bitch, bro. He's not winning.
Never say never, dog.
He
either gonna win a Rumble or he gonna win that title in Saudi.
Yep.
Sammy's gonna have a key match at Mania. He may be.
And they dropped that USA title for a reason, bro.
I can see them doing Mania and Saudi. He get a big spot there, but for this Mania, I don't see it.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I don't.
Nate, that was my
because the thing is, if Sammy wins the Rumble, I would assume that he has to win the world title, right?
Yeah, I think Sammy will be the world champion eventually.
Even though we call him the world heavy, a WrestleMania main eventer. I damn sure don't see him being Cody Rhodes. I wouldn't believe that.
No, he's not.
At all.
Right. Punk.
But
God.
But do we really believe he would beat CM Punk though? Because technically, if we keep it a buck, Seth Rollins don't have a clean win on Punk at all. Every time Seth Rollins has beat CM Punk, it's had to be by cheating or when Roman Reigns literally just dragged him out.
But okay, I go to your
think Sami Zayn gonna do it?
If you're gonna build,
I
would say yes.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would say yes because he beat Gunther.
Yeah, he did beat Gunther. He did.
I ain't gonna lie.
The way they beat booking Gunther, so did Jey Uso. So did Jey Uso. What he talked about.
He did. But
don't be surprised if at WrestleMania, Sammy's facing Jey Uso for that world title. Don't be surprised.
No.
Trying to bring him back to the light.
That is the only believable match.
Hey, with
That is the
Bloodline,
only
Jimmy
match.
right hand, Jimmy Uso, like you said.
Bloodline rules.
You know,
just
but
said it,
see, I feel like a safe option for the Rumble, if I'm being honest. Because Sami Zayn would get cheered and stuff, but I don't know if that's like something I would want to see. I would kind of feel like the Jey Uso situation again. I'm like, not a bad option, I guess, but it's like you could have had better choices. You feel me? I feel like a safe route. If they wanted to go safe route, if they wanted to give it to AJ Styles, I don't think anybody would hate that.
Oh my
That's
god!
what they
bro.
should
One
do.
more match.
That's
Give us
what
Punk and AJ at Mania.
That's what they should do.
If they like Punk and AJ, bro, if AJ win the Rumble, we know he's gonna retire. I feel like they should tell a story of AJ, even though he's in this tag team with Dragon Lee right now, but I feel like they should tell a story with AJ, knowing it's his last year. He's like, you know what? I still just want to prove to myself that I can at least be the world champion one more time. It's my last year. I'm gonna go for it all. I'm leaving everything on the table. Actually have him like tell the story of like, if I can't win the title, then that probably tells me it's time to hang it up. And then when he wins the world title, I think it would be interesting to do like the little Ric Flair route, like have him defend the world title. The next match he loses is his last match. Whenever he drops the title to whoever, that's when we know. We don't know when, and we don't know who it's against. But he tells everybody, "I'm going to defend this championship. I know. Realistically, nobody's champ forever. I'm going to get beat at some point for this title. Whoever beats me for the title, that's when I'm going to retire." And you could imagine what that would do for someone like Braun Breaker. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like that, or whoever they want to put in that spot.
It should be the Cena story told correctly, the retirement story told correctly.
Like that way we know it's the Ric Flair story. Every time AJ defends the title, you don't know. This could be it. It could be the last time we see AJ Styles. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's also good business for WWE, because if you're a fan of AJ Styles, then you got to go to the show.
And I feel like, because I've been talking about what I think they will do. With Seth Rollins out, that is the pivot they should make. AJ Styles, who's never won the Rumble, should win the Royal Rumble.
Him versus Punk? Oh, gosh.
Him versus CM Punk. Best in the world versus the phenomenal one. And that can easily main event night one, because now you can either do Roman Cody 3 if you really want to, because it's right there for you. I mean, he's calling himself OTC 1. Cody keeps calling himself QB 1. You can have that battle, the story right.
See, what are you doing at this stage, though?
But you said what?
I feel like it'd be interesting at this stage, because I think Roman is starting to get more accepted now.
He is.
And I think there is a portion of the audience who really want him to be the champion again.
But and they could run
Not
that.
saying he should, but
They could run that. And I think whoever Cody fights at Mania should be the start of his heel turn.
I agree.
Whether he wins or
I think he
loses,
should lose another Mania match.
I don't know if he should lose, but I think
He should win by
whether
cheating.
he wins or loses,
Yeah.
whatever story they tell going in should be the start of how he eventually turns heel. Whether he does it that night, whether he does it later on, I think that's how.
See, going up against Roman, though, I feel like they could do that too.
That's why I'm saying.
And I feel like literally just a low blow.
But
It's the reverse story.
yeah. Or if they want to, they could do the Cody Randy thing, and just like you said,
Have him punt his master. Yeah.
they can do something.
Oh, if he
where
kick Randy in the head, that'd be
Yeah,
No,
kick
man,
Randy in
that
the
would be
head,
crazy.
bro. That'd
Does
be fire.
anything-
Hey, that'd be fucking
does anything it
crazy.
takes and punts him in the head.
Yep.
They would hate Cody.
The whole
so
story is
much.
just like anything it takes, and his excuse is no. I said I'd do anything it takes, but we know that heel turn
And,
is
he
and,
punched Randy in the head,
He can
that's
play off of
crazy.
last year, because last year he didn't do whatever it take.
Yep.
It costed him everything.
It cost him the belt.
This
Yep.
year,
He
not
did.
gonna do that.
But it's
And you
really
can
the
play
start
off
of the
the-
heel turn.
And you can
Yeah.
play off the Crown Jewel match or the King of the Ring match they had.
Yeah.
Where Cody was kind of being a little bit more heel, like.
Or how he
okay.
didn't do everything to Seth Rollins, but he started to do it against Drew.
And I feel I don't know
Yeah,
if you
type shit.
guys have felt this. I don't feel like the crowd is behind Cody as much as they were. Like,
No, not
No.
100%.
No,
not like
no,
it used
we're-
to be.
it's
No,
kind of dying down a little bit. Not as much, but I think people are ready for that. They starting to get
next-
ready for that.
They're
change.
ready for
The
something
next-
new.
The
Yeah,
next
ready for
era
something
of Cody.
Cody
His
fatigue.
next chapter. Yeah, Cody fatigue. Yeah.
They're ready for something new.
And
And I
it's
also
fair.
think it also
but
has
it's not
the-
like they're saying he sucks. It's just like we want to see something a different
What's
character
next?
type shit.
Like
yeah.
I feel like everybody's kind of like in a what's next? I think that's
his
why some of
babyface
the-
run. He already beat everybody.
he did.
Babyface was who after Drew. Randy's the only option. Punk
Mhm.
too, but if they gave him the world title, you can't do that. So
Only other thing that they could do, because the only reason why I don't think Drew is winning is because of Jacob Fatu. That's the only reason I don't think Drew is winning. Only reason I don't think he's winning.
I don't think he's gonna be out for a little bit.
I don't know.
They said, didn't they say it
they're-
was like dental shit?
He's
It
having
was
like
not.
his teeth done.
Yeah,
His
it's
teeth
like
done.
mouth stuff.
I mean, I hope, but who knows?
He getting them Roman. Then
He can come in here with a mouthpiece on and just duck and hide. They can get a ring around that.
mouthpiece. Yeah.
But I think I think Cody's only 2 matches in Mania. Realistically, just the way it's shaping, or 3.
Randy or Roman.
It's Randy, Roman, or Punk.
And
One of
Punk,
the 3.
yeah, Randy Roman. Punk.
One of the 3. Now Roman, and I'm actually a little bit more surprised just because of the Bronson Reed feud that he's had.
That's what I was.
I
Gonna say.
think Roman can get into Mania and fight Braun Breaker, lose, and not be in the main event.
See,
I
was
think
gonna,
he can do that.
I agree too, but I was gonna say we don't see a scenario where we think Braun's in the world title picture at Mania.
I could see that.
No,
I could
not yet.
I
Not
could
yet.
totally see Braun Breaker versus Roman
think
at Mania. I don't think they
think
should do it, but I could see it.
I think he will, but I
No
think
world title, man.
the only reason why I don't think he will is because realistically, I genuinely think because of the Seth Rollins injury, he already wasn't going to be in this to begin with that long anyway. I truly believe it was Roman Seth Mania. So I think they're going to pivot to AJ. Like if I put money on it,
AJ's
I think they're pivoting to AJ for the
I
Rumble.
agree. I would give Braun Breaker the King of the Ring next year.
Exactly. Exactly.
That'd be fine.
That's what I was going to say. He either gets Money in the Bank or he gets King of the Ring. One of the two.
I would give
That's
him
what
King
I would
of the
do.
Ring. I think King of the Ring would be more suiting for him. I mean, if
He
they
could
give
just rumble.
if they give him the Rumble, though, I wouldn't hate it. I'm not going to be against it, but I think AJ Styles is the best option, the best safe.
Yeah,
option.
AJ should be the Royal. He's never done it before. You ain't even got to put him at 1. You can put him at like 15.
And it'd
This
be
last
okay.
year too. You feel me?
You
And
could honestly put him at 20 and no one would bat a fucking eye, bro.
This is last year, but they've already shown me. AJ's already shown us even now at 48, Punk at 47. They can still go. Feel me? Like, bro, they can still AJ out here still doing 450s.
AJ
So,
could
like-
definitely go more than all of the other old niggas for sure.
Yeah, he's still out here doing 450 splashes and all shit, bro. Like,
And I like your idea of like letting it be an open championship to where whoever, like once he loses, it's over with. He's retired. I like that a lot.
I don't think you should do open challenges with that.
No, it's
For the
just
world
like
title,
story.
but like
Yeah.
he definitely.
Oh, just defenses. Okay, yeah, it don't have to be
since
open,
he's,
but yeah,
since
yeah.
he's
I feel
already
you.
since he's already had his rematch with Cena, right? One of his biggest rivals. He already got that. That was great, fantastic, wonderful. I think on this run, he needs to do 2 things. Go against the in-ring people that you've never had a chance to and really give us the match. Like, realistically, I would love, even though we know how we feel about him now, I would love it if on this last run, if Cena and AJ can give us one last great match, I'm hopeful that we can actually get the good Shinsuke AJ match that we should have had. Because Shinsuke's still wrestling in New Japan, that New Japan style. So I believe they can do it. AJ was just in New Japan not too long ago. So I believe they can do it. Or he was on a tour. He did something.
Yeah,
he did a
Noah.
match for something
It was
in Japan.
Noah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
Noah.
No, Noah. Okay,
I feel like
yeah.
we got to get like AJ Gunther. I want to see like AJ
For sure.
Ilya. You feel me? Like I want to see
Oh
those guys.
my! Hey, how long is Gunther out?
They might keep him out to the Rumble just to be a
I'm
surprise.
not gonna lie, that might be a. I mean, I know we talking about Brock Lesnar, but that might be a
That would be
little
killer.
sleeper. Like,
Yeah.
just put the world title back on him. They might do that. That might be another backup plan too. Oh my gosh, AJ and I'm not gonna lie, AJ and Gunther for that title.
I would also like to see AJ go
Because
back to TNA for a little bit.
what if we get a spin-off feud for CM Punk with somebody? Like let's just say Roman, for example. Let's say we get a spin-off feud that and AJ wins the title in the Elimination Chamber.
I mean, if he was the chamber, I mean, that would be.
He could win the title in the Elimination Chamber, and now we got AJ Gunther because Gunther won the Rumble. Something like that. Because Gunther's never won the Rumble either. So
Yeah.
that could be something they could do as well.
I don't mind the TNA. I like that too because there's people
Yeah.
like certain people he can't wrestle anymore, like Samoa Joe because he's in AEW. Like
We could get like
When
we could
Samoa
get
Joe
Frankie
retires, he should have a
Kazarian.
one-off match with
I know we
with
could
AJ
get
Styles.
Frankie Kazarian. We could probably get like maybe Moose, some new shit like
Kazarian's like the only one
Leon
there.
Slater for sure.
Slay. Oh my gosh, we gotta get Leon Slater.
Leon Slater.
They're probably gonna do that in NXT though. because
See,
if
I
they
want
do it-
Javon Evans too. I want to see
or
Javon.
actually they'll do it in TNA because if Leon Slater shows up in WWE on the main roster, unfortunately he's not gonna get the reaction people should get.
Facts.
But if they let AJ go to TNA one time,
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
should, bro. They should.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and sign off because I'm getting hungry. Okay,
Yeah, I was about to say I got a dip.
Yeah, I'm about to get something to eat, bro. So next week we'll be back on the regular platforms too. I apologize, for everything, but we still had a good episode today, man. Make sure you guys tune in next week. We're gonna be doing Crown Jewel 2018 recap. It's gonna be fun.
Jeez.
Classic
Y'all
recap.
So that's what I gotta
Y'all
watch.
subscribe
Crown
to
Jewel
the pod?
2018. Bet.
Matter of fact, y'all start watching on this channel anyway. No name
Facts.
wrestling, man. You already know what it is. Subscribe to the pod, man.
Ooh, the Chambers in Chicago too. They said. Interesting.
Mhm.
Ooh.